Hey, everybody, welcome to Weekly Chats with Austin. We are officially back. Yes, round of applause. Yes, I don't know why I gave myself a round of applause, but hey, I mean, what can you do? Uh, but anyway, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to have fun. I've missed all of you guys, and I'm so happy to be back. We're going to have a lot of fun. That's all I can say. I have some surprise guests just going to be joining me tonight that only I know about, you guys don't know about, so you got to hang around the entire show because there is more than one. So you're going to have to wait to the end to find out who they all are. So make sure you don't change that channel and watch for the entire show because you definitely don't want to miss tonight's episode. I know last month, I think our last episode was October the 29th, if I'm correct. We had Josh Davis and Matt Stone on here. It was a great episode. We had a lot of fun. I haven't seen either one of them in quite some time, so it was great catching up with them. I don't know if any of you watched that episode, but if you didn't, it's right here. If you're watching on Facebook tonight, it's on the Austin to Be Entertainer like page. You can find it there or at the Weekly Chats with Austin YouTube channel. So it's been about a month since we did a show, an episode for the show here. And last month was kind of crazy. We had Thanksgiving. I was sick for 2 weeks. And I just really didn't have time. I had so much going on. Just really didn't have time to be able to do a show. So, I thought this show was kind of planned at the last minute. I wasn't expecting to do one this week. I was going to try to do one next week before I leave to go to Florida. But I said, oh, what the hey, we'll do one this week. What does it matter? So we put it all together at the last minute. So hopefully you guys will have fun. If you're watching on Facebook tonight, please go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already on the Austin Irby Entertainer like page. That would be greatly appreciated. Don't cost you a thing. It's absolutely free. Also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, we have finally reached over like a month and a half ago, over 1,000 followers on Instagram. So thank you guys so much for that. Let's please continue to let that keep climbing. Let's continue to go up. So there's my Instagram URL right there at the bottom, Austin Irby Entertainment. Please go and follow me on Instagram as well. If you're watching on YouTube tonight and you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to get updates and everything when an episode or if a video is posted or if we're actually live or not. You will get a notification when something is posted in the Weekly Chats with Austin YouTube channel. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so right now. I greatly appreciate that a lot. Please go ahead also, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please like, comment, and share this all across your social media pages. I'd greatly appreciate that a lot, and it would really mean a lot also. So please like, and share, and comment. Said that all 3 times, so that's okay. But please do that. If you'd like to, it's not mandatory, but if you'd like to send a donation to the Weekly Chats with Austin show, you can do that via PayPal at AIElvisLive1@gmail.com. Also in the description on YouTube is the link you can click on and send a donation. And also in the description on Facebook as well is a link also. You can click on that and it'll take you directly where you need to go to send a donation. It's not mandatory, but your donations and contributions really do help me to keep this show going, because I do it for you guys. I don't do it for me. I do it for you guys. So there you go. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. Let's go ahead and check some of these comments and see who we have tuning in. Let's scroll all the way up to the top. We got Penny watching on Facebook from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I hope you are doing well. Hope you're having a great day. We got Pam from Huntsville, Alabama, watching on Facebook. We got Dorothy Wilson all the way from Michigan. We got Margaret watching on YouTube. You got your days mixed up, but what a pleasant surprise. Well, awesome. I'm glad you caught it. I'm glad you caught the show tonight. All right, let's see who else. We got Sandra from the UK, if I'm correct. A November morning in the UK. Yes, it is. What time? Like 1 a.m. in the UK, if I'm right. Is that what time it is right now? We got Sharon Dalton watching, Melissa Wisham, Ann Revere. I hope you're doing well. We got Jane watching from Ocala, Florida. Hope you're doing well. I look forward to seeing you soon. Let's check a few more of these. We got Barb from Canada. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Who else we got tuning in? We got somebody watching on YouTube there. I don't know your full name, but I see a C, so I'll call you C for now. Hope you're doing well. Angel Reed, hello. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Let's see who else we got going on. Yeah, Penny, I got my hair cut about 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I don't remember how long it's been. It's not been too long, but it's already grown back tremendously. So I got to get it cut again next week sometime. So, yeah, so it feels a whole lot better to have the haircut. It feels great. Hey, Lauren, I hope you're doing well. Awesome. Jill Hicks, we got a bunch tuning in. Thank y'all so much. My mom is watching. Hi. Hello. Hello, Mom. All the guys say hello as well. All right. Thank you so much, Penny. I really appreciate that. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. We're going to have fun tonight. That's the main thing. We're going to have a lot of fun and have a great time. So that is the main thing about this show. That's what I was telling my guest that's going to be joining me tonight. We're just here to have fun. All right, let's go ahead and kick into this just a little bit. Let's talk about some things we got coming up. Let's take this banner off here. This is the Christmas in the Upstate live recorded pay-per-view concert that's happening this Saturday. I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not, and I repeat, do not have your ticket yet for this, you are missing out. That is the God's truth. You are missing out because Dwight and I had an awesome time last week going in, recording this show for you guys. Yes, it was a little different not having a live audience there, but we had a few family and friends that was there, and our crew was there, and they gave us a lot of what's the word? Oomph, is that the word? Or excitement to be able to put a lot of energy in the show for you guys. So you do not want to miss this. This is a pay-per-view concert. It is pre-recorded, but you guys are going to be the only ones that when you buy a ticket, you'll be the only ones seeing it live for the first time besides us who actually did the show. For more information and to get your tickets, you can visit austinrbentertainment.com. Click on the ticket tab. Tickets are only $15 for this. And here's the thing, y'all. Let me tell you. Here is the thing. You don't even have to leave your house to watch this show. So it is 100% safe. 100% safe because you don't even have to leave your house. You don't even have to get out in the COVID or whatever. If you don't feel safe, you don't even have to do that. So go and get your tickets for this and support myself and Dwight because we really could use your support right now. I'll put it to you this way. So go get your tickets right now. This is a full 2-hour production. It is live on an actual stage with lights, costume changes. This is not recorded in our house. Trust me. It is live on a stage in a venue. It is just going to be when you watch this, it's going to be like you're actually sitting on the front row watching this show. So you definitely do not want to miss it. So go get your tickets right now for that pay-per-view concert. It's happening this Saturday, December the 5th, 8 p.m. You buy your ticket, you join the Christmas in the Upstate pay-per-view concert private group page and all that. So if you got any questions, let me know. If you're not able to watch the show on Saturday, it's still going to be available for 48 hours after December 5th. So if you can't watch it on Saturday and you want to watch it on Monday, you can do that. So that is completely up to you. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this here. This is a show that we have coming up. We are pushing really hard. We're hoping and praying that we'll be able to have this show, that nothing happens between now and then. But we're going to be at the Social Circle Theater in Social Circle, Georgia on December the 19th at 7:30 p.m. Rockin' the Highway Christmas Edition. Tickets are only $25. There'll be a pre-show at 7 with the SCT Dancers. It's a group of young ladies who is part of the theater that takes the dance class. So they'll be dancing and rock and rolling for you guys before the show. Doors open at 6. For more information and to get your tickets, visit austinrbentertainment.com. You definitely don't want to miss it. But if you don't feel safe in coming, I'm not going to pressure you into anything. But if you feel safe and you're ready to get out of your house and enjoy some live entertainment, this is the show you need to come to because this is an amazing show. Trust me. I've been doing this show for 5 or 6 years. So it's an awesome show. So get your tickets now for that. We really need you guys to come out and support us and buy your tickets in advance. I can't encourage you guys enough to buy them in advance. There's so many reasons why all of us entertainers ask that. So please buy your tickets in advance because here's the catch. If you buy your tickets in advance, the better seat you're going to get because seating is assigned. So there's the catch. All right, let's talk about this one for a few minutes. All right, New Year's Eve. I am doing a New Year's Eve show. My first one that I'm ever producing. It's Austin Rockin' New Year's Eve show right here in my hometown of Honey Pass, South Carolina, December 31st this year. It's going to start at 9 p.m., go all the way to midnight because we're going to ring in the new year together and have a party. That's the goal. And we're going to push away 2020 and look forward to 2021 because this year has been very crazy. I think you guys know that. Tickets are $35. Doors open at 8:15 p.m. And we will be doing social distancing. COVID protocols will be implemented and all that great stuff. We'll also include some party favors, and we're going to have some other things that's going around for the show as well for you guys to enjoy. It's going to be myself, David Lee, Dwight Bozeman, and Tara Kay. We just announced her being a part of the show. So get your tickets at austinrbentertainment.com And again, I encourage you to get them in advance because seating is assigned. So please go get your tickets. Don't wait. But if you don't feel safe, I'm not going to appreciate anything. I completely understand. All right, let's go ahead and press for enough chatting about that. It's time for birthdays. Let's go ahead and give some shout outs here. Today is my cousin's birthday. She lives literally right next door to me, so I don't even know if she's watching or if she'll see this, but I got to send her a text message later because I didn't think about this about an hour ago. But my cousin Mika Bratcher's birthday is today, so happy birthday to her. And Miss Shirley Collins, a friend of mine here on Facebook. I don't know if she's watching tonight, but her birthday, I believe, is today or sometime this week, if I'm correct. So happy birthday to her. This week's famous birthdays: actress Julianne Moore. I think y'all are familiar with her. Actor Brendan Fraser and singer Charlie Puth. Yeah, Charlie Puth. His birthday is today as well. So happy birthday to all of them. And happy birthday to you. If your name was not mentioned, happy birthday to you. Hope you had a wonderful day. And if your birthday this week, happy birthday in advance, or next week, whenever. Happy birthday in advance, or this month. That's what we'll go as. I want to talk about this just for a few seconds. The Austin Derby Fan Retreat, guys, it's right around the corner. 2021, I'm ready for it to get here because I honestly feel that 2021 is going to be bigger and better for all of us because of the way this year has been. So go and check this out. Go to austinderbyentertainment.com. Click on the Fan Retreat tab. Right now, we can't sell any more packages because we have reached the capacity limit that is in the rules for the state of Tennessee, but we do have a waiting list. So if you want to be on that waiting list, and I have quite a few on the waiting list. So if you want to be on that waiting list, whenever we can add more people, and hopefully we will be able to, we will add you to that list. And when we get the okay to press forward, we'll let you know, and you'll be able to come and join us. So go ahead and join the waiting list. We would greatly appreciate that a lot, and hopefully you'll join us because it's going to be awesome. This is going to be an amazing fan retreat. David Lee, Michael Chambliss, Travis Powell, Matt Cordell, Samantha Chambliss, and whoever that other dude's on there. I guess he has to be there. I think that's me. I have no choice. But but join the waiting list, and hopefully we'll be able to add you guys to come and be a part. So thank you all so much for that. And for those of you who are attending, you're in for a treat. I'll just put it to you that way. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think I've probably said everything I need to say. Nope, there is one more thing I want to mention real quick. This show right here, I want to mention this. This hasn't been pushed really hard on Facebook lately, so I thought I'd throw it out here. The Elvis birthday celebration, January the 15th. We're doing this show at another venue this year at the Rabun County Civic Center in Clayton, Georgia. Myself and Jacob Better, you're familiar with him. Jacob Better, this venue is the same venue, for those of you who are familiar with the Big E Festival. This is the same venue where that festival takes place, and Jacob is the 2019 Big E champion. So he won the festival there back in 2019. So make sure you come out and support us. Tickets are $22.50. Seating is limited. I repeat, limited, because we can only put a certain amount in there right now. So for tickets, you can call 864-934-1228 or visit austinderbyentertainment.com. Either way is fine. The day after Elvis birthday celebration in the Carolinas at the Abbeville Opry House, which is January the 16th, the day after the one in Clayton, Georgia. Seating is limited for this show as well. I think right now we can put 150, and I think we've sold probably around 130, so we're close to being full to the capacity limit. So if you haven't got your tickets yet for this show and you've come over the past 2 or 3 years, I'd advise you to get your tickets as soon as possible. Just visit AbbevilleCitySC.com, and the rest is history. Dwight Bozeman will be our master of ceremonies, and myself and Jacob Better will be there, of course, and we're super excited to present this. I think this is the third or fourth. I want to say third. I'm not sure, but you definitely do not. I repeat, do not want to miss it. You really don't. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's enough chatting about that. I guess all of you who are watching right now, you want to know who my guests are going to be. Well, this first guy, we're great friends, and we've known each other for a very, very long time. And I don't want to give it away because I don't want you guys to know who I'm fixing to bring on the screen, but I'll just give you a little hints. We do shows together. And all this awesome stuff. So drum roll. I wish I had a drum roll or something, Let's bring him on the screen right now. The one and only Mr. Dwight Bozeman.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. How you doing, brother?
What's up, man?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you.
Did I not just see you like 7 days ago?
Like 7 days to the T. Yes, you have.
7 days to the T, man. But dude, was that not fun? Was that not
That
fun?
was the most glorious time I've had in a long time.
Me too.
I mean, that's special to say because a long time, as in the last time we actually got together and sang together because of COVID.
Yes.
COVID sucks, by the
way. Oh man, but I think the last show that we did was what was that? February 22nd?
Yeah.
That's been a while.
A long time ago, like
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but even though we got together, we recorded this pay-per-view concert that we're doing, and we're I'm gonna let Dwight talk about that a little later on to kind of let you guys know what's going to be going on with that. But even though there was an audience there, I felt like I still had as much energy, and that's probably because I hadn't performed in so long.
That's the interesting thing about it. We were so excited. Yes. It could have been literally just me and you in the sound system there that day, and we still would have had the greatest time performing because we haven't done it in so long.
I know. It's crazy.
It was really magical. I believe it's one of our best shows we've ever done. Personally.
I do, honestly. And it's crazy because, there was an audience there besides we had 1, 2, 3, 4, like six people in there, people in there. And they were, and the crazy thing is they were into it as much as we were because they were like all clapping and, so
great.
I felt like there was 1,000 people in there, you know what I'm saying? But it was fun and it was great, to be able to see you and see everybody else. And even though it wasn't 100% to normal, it was just a little taste, so it made me feel good. I felt better all day. I really did.
Exactly.
But it was enjoyable, man. We had fun. So tell everybody. Don't give away all the secrets, but tell everybody a little bit about the pay-per-view concert and why they should go get their tickets.
Oh wow! So let me draw a picture for you. It's 2020. We're entertainers. We're having a great year. And then all of a sudden, a sour fool named COVID comes along and destroys our hopes and dreams for our future. And what was going to be a fantastic year ended up being a year seemingly cut off.
Yes.
Fast forward 8 months, we're able to now do a show. And so all this pent up energy and zeal and pizzazz and charisma is ready to overflow in the form of a show.
Yep.
That's what we did when we recorded this show.
Sure did.
The reason why I say this is probably one of the best shows that we've ever done is because we realized that A, it had been so long since we'd done a show, and B, we were able to appreciate the fact that we didn't have any other shows, that this was one of the only shows that we have had this year. So we had to give more than 100%. Right. I'm telling you, the magic was on, the energy, the connection was palpable. When I say that you could feel the energy through the camera, I was talking to people. I didn't know what air. It was a fantastic experience. I'm telling you, get your tickets. Let me clap again. Get your tickets. All right, because you were gonna have a fantastic time.
That's right. And even though it was different and we had fun, it's the first time for everything, and we got to experience something that we might. If we ever have to experience it again, I hope it's not because of a pandemic. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I hope it's another reason. But we got to experience something completely new and completely different, not having a full audience there. And you know what? It wasn't as bad as what I was thinking. I was thinking it would have been a whole lot worse, that the show would have been draggy and whatever. But it was incredible. And when I got home the next day, I went, mom, she records stuff and everything. So, I went back and watched everything, and I was like, man, we're giving it like there's 1,000 people in there. You know what I'm saying? My hair was all over the place, and we were sweating, and it was full.
Every time we came back for a costume change, we looked like we were in a sauna box. We were sweating. My Lord, we were sweating.
It's true.
But it was a great time. I loved it.
It was awesome. And here's the thing. Even though it's called Christmas in the upstate, you're not only going to get to experience Christmas because for the first half of the show, I mean, we're going to do rock and roll. I mean, you're going to hear Little Richard, you're going to hear James Brown, you're going to hear Elvis, you're going to hear country. And then the whole second half, man, it's just the lights and everything just transform into the full Christmas mode. And to be able to sing Christmas music, and could possibly be the only time we might even get to sing Christmas music together this year, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And the key is, and Dwight can tell you this, just having to rehearse ourselves at home, because we weren't able to really like get together and really rehearse full throttle. Of course, I was nervous, and of course you were too. But you know, it was like we had rehearsed for the entire year. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And it was like, you know, even though we hadn't did a show in like 8 months, a lot like actual on stage, it was like we had been doing it all year. You know, it's like we never stopped. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you right now to go and buy your tickets for the Christmas in the Upstate pay-per-view concert. It's happening this Saturday. And tickets are only $15. And Dwight and we're giving you guys one heck of a show. Trust me. And it's just going to be like you guys are sitting right there on the front row in the building with us, like literally no joke. And Dwight, you can kind of paraphrase from this after I say this, but when they watch this show, it's not going to be like live streams we've done over the previous months when we've done them at home. It's not going to be nothing like that, right?
Oh, no. This is going to be a complete production. What you would have experienced if you would have paid a ticket and came in person, you're going to get that and even more. This is A-grade, A-list production stuff that we did for you guys. It's not some run-of-the-mill, hey, bro, let's meet up at home and do a couple of songs. No, it ain't none of that, okay? We practiced, we produced, we had lights, we had the whole shebang. It is beautiful. It really is.
Like the saying, it was lights, camera, and all action.
That's right. All action. Come on.
All action.
Like that.
Not just action. All action. All action. So go get your tickets. I'm going to go ahead and put this back up on the screen one more time, but go get your tickets right now for those who are watching who haven't. There's a lot of people that are watching who already have, but Christmas in the Upstate premieres this Saturday at 8 p.m. Pay-per-view tickets are only $15. For tickets, go to AustinUrbanEntertainment.com. And if you're not able to watch it on Saturday, hey, you can watch it 2 days later, because we're going to be able to leave it on there for about 48 hours. And when you buy your ticket, the main thing to remember, and it's this simple, you have to go and join the Christmas in the Upstate pay-per-view concert private group page, because that is the only place where you will see this show. So if you buy your ticket and you forget to join that group, you're not going to be able to see it. So you got to, if you buy your ticket, go and join the group, because it's that simple. Very simple. I try to make it as easy as possible. Anyway, enough about that. So Dwight, look, I know we've saw each other and we've kind of caught up and everything, but a lot of these viewers that are watching tonight haven't saw you in a while. So tell them what's been going on over the past several months. I mean, what you've been up to, and kind of update them on what's been going on with you.
Yeah, man, I have been blessed immensely. COVID-19 as a concept and what it has done to our everyday lives is depressing in some ways. But what I realized is what the Lord's trying to show, not only me, but everyone, is how to appreciate things. You can't appreciate being warm unless you've been cold. You can't appreciate having money unless you've been broke. You can't appreciate a life, a social life, unless that's taken away. So whereas some people are looking at the COVID situation in terms of quarantine and staying at home negatively, I'm looking at it on the bright side. Hey, I'm getting to spend more time with my family. I'm able to not eat out as much, thank you, Jesus, and try to lose weight and try to concentrate on me and stay in my fat self in the house and doing Richard Simmons. So I'm looking at the bright side, and the bright side, I think, is there. You just have to, open your eyes a little bit wider, maybe have to squint a little bit, but it's there. It's going to get better. I just thank the Lord for you, whoever is listening and looking at us right now. You are loved, you are able, you are bright, you are loved, you are all that and more. COVID-19 isn't taking anything from you. It's giving you something. Pay attention to the struggle. Pay attention because God is telling all of us something right now in this time. So beyond that, I'm a teacher now, thank you, Jesus. I'm teaching at Wright Middle School, 7th grade geography and social studies, which I am having the time of my life. I'm loving it, because I didn't really realize how to be a teacher when I graduated college. My grandma did, but I didn't realize it. But it just goes to show how God works. The very thing that we say we're not going to do is the very thing that God made you to do. Come on, somebody. And so we have to be obedient to not our will. That's what the Bible says. Thine will, your will, Father God, be done on earth as it is in heaven. So I just think that I'm blessed immensely to have people like you, Austin, in my life, to have people like Mama Tammy and everybody who are listening right now. As it pertains to the shows that we're putting on right now, again, we're putting our heart and soul and mind into these shows. So I just thank the Lord for it.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I thank the Lord for you too, man, because, I mean, even though we went to school together and we known each other, we've been friends for a long time, but once we started singing together, man, you could just see the friendship build and the magic of performing together just be there. So I'm thankful that you took the chance on me and to come and perform with me, man, because it's been
taking the chance on me, brother.
and I look forward to many more.
Up and up.
Up. That's right.
That's right.
I want to put something. A lot of folks are telling you hello, so I wanted to put these comments up here.
Hey, Melissa.
We got Melissa and Penny.
Penny, how you doing, baby?
And we got Marilyn. Yeah, Marilyn.
Oh, Miss Marilyn. Hello, my love.
And then, of course, Mom.
Oh, Ma. Hello.
And then we got Ann Revere saying hello.
Hello, Miss Ann.
Sharon saying hello to you.
Hi, Sharon.
Who else? Barb's wrong. Let's see. Hello from Wisconsin.
Ooh,
and we got Barb saying great attitude, Dwight.
Trying to. Thank you, Miss Barb.
That is awesome. Cassie said brotherly love. That's right.
Brother love. That's right.
Always. Oh man. So let's go ahead and kind of let's talk about a couple of other shows that we might, if nothing changes between now and then. This could be our final two shows, which will be our final two shows of the year, mine and yours, together. If nothing else changes between now and then, and this would probably be your actual first live show in front of an audience. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Rockin' the Night Away in Social Circle on December the 19th. I mean, Dwight, you've been a part of Rockin' the Night Away for at least 3 years, and it's a fun show. And some people probably saw the regular Rockin' the Night Away show, and then they saw our Christmas edition. So tell them what's so special about the Christmas edition show compared to the original. I mean, there's a total difference between the two.
I mean, the obvious answer would be the Christmas music.
Absolutely.
And when I say Christmas music, yes, I'm talking about the bells and the reds and the greens. But what's more powerful is the word I want to use, is that we're looking at Christmas as the focal point of a message for Jesus Christ. So we're in our regular shows. We sing about Jesus and have our gospel segment, which is fantastic. But in our Christmas shows, that is catapulted to higher heights. So I think whereas both of our shows have that spirit, have that love, have that kindness, that talent, that entertainment factor, I think our Christmas shows have that spirit factor, that testimony factor. That factor that speaks to people where they are and lifts them up with power and might. I think that what we do, especially during Christmas time, because Christmas time is all about love and getting together with your family anyway, so you're more prone to bring family members, you're more prone to bring friends to these type of shows. I think during this time for our shows, it's all about the testimony. It's all about the presence of the living God and trying to convey that way in a fun, light, true way. So that's why I really, really, really love our Christmas shows, because we make sure to concentrate on the fact that Jesus is the reason for the season.
That's
Can I
right.
get an amen, somebody?
That's right. Amen to that. And the great thing about the show, well, sometimes it might not be so great for us, but it is a fast-paced production.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I mean, it's fast. I mean, there's
Yes.
30-second costume changes or sometimes a minute. We know all about that. But the great thing is we got Michael and Samantha on board for this show. And we're excited about that. And they've been a part of a couple of our Rockin' the Night Aways that we actually got to do before COVID.
And they can sing, not sing. Yeah. Michael and Samantha, they can sing. They can sing. My Lord, they've been singing people. I love it. I'm so excited, bro.
And what's so excited is we're going to have them on board full time next year, and that's going to be awesome. And have them being a part of Rockin' the Night Away and yes. Other things that we're going to be doing. So that's awesome. So they make this. They are another great addition. Let's just put it that way to the show to make it even more great and powerful. And the cool thing is like for the folks who come that, you know, they come into Rockin' the Night Away Christmas edition that have maybe never seen the Rockin' the Night Away, you know, original production that we do throughout the year until Christmas season hits, is that you get a little taste of that show, maybe about an hour or 45 minutes of that show for the first half of what that show is like and a little bit of what we do throughout the year until Christmas comes around. And then, you know, the second half it's boom. It's Christmas time. We make it feel like Christmas. We make it cold in there and we make it feel like Christmas. We just don't have any snow falling, unfortunately, which would be awesome. But anyway, but it's awesome. So, if you live in the Georgia area and I know a lot of people don't feel safe getting out right now, that's completely understandable. I don't judge you for that. You know, that's your decision. But if you're ready to get out and you're ready to see some entertainment in a safe way, because trust me, we make these shows when we're going to do these live shows, we're going to make them safe. Just like when we recorded this pay-per-view, we wore masks, all of us in there, we stayed far apart. And we did everything that we could to keep ourselves safe. So we're going to make sure not only keep us safe, but you guys safe if you come and sit in the audience and watch these shows. So always keep that in mind. But if you don't feel safe, you know, it's completely understandable. No hard feelings. Let's just put it that way. Because we know this year has been crazy. So we understand. But so let's kind of brief on one more show and then I'm going to go into something else. The New Year's Eve. We've never done a New Year's Eve show together. Right. It's going to be awesome. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we got David Lee and Tara. You've never met David Lee and Tara, so
I'm excited.
And they're going to be a great addition to this. But the cool thing about this show is, you know, you're going to hear Dwight do some Motown. David's going to do Tara's going to do Reba. I'm going to do God knows what. And because the reason I say it, because I have no clue what I'm going to do. But it's going to be an awesome show too, and it's going to be a 3-hour show. I don't know if us together, if we have ever did a 3-hour show, to my knowledge. So this is going to be longer than normal. Right. But we're doing it because we want to ring in the new year, because we're wanting to push 2020 away and pull in 2021 and look forward and put a positive on 2021. So definitely when the clock strikes midnight, it's time to party. So we're gonna have fun. You know, we're gonna sing, we're gonna dance, we're gonna celebrate the new year, and we want you guys to come out and join us and be a part.
Amen.
Of course, we're gonna be safe. So and we always encourage you guys to get your tickets in advance, because seating is assigned by the order of purchases. So make sure you get your tickets in advance, because if you get them in advance, the better the seat you're going to get, or the closer to us on the stage. That's the best way to say it. So make sure you come out and get your tickets for that. So Dwight, let me ask you this: out of all these shows that we do together, do you have a preference on one that you prefer, that you kind of feel more like you have more fun in? That's question one. And then question two: whichever show that may be, what's your favorite song, whether it's solo, group-wise, choreographed, that you'd like to do? That's a difficult question.
That's so difficult. Oh, my Lord. Let's see. I think my favorite type of show was the one we were in Salem. We were with the Spinouts. Was that for real?
That was just a Elvis tribute show that I did, and you opened it up.
Yes, I love that.
Yes, and we're going to be doing that next year.
Yes, I absolutely loved that because I had, I think, a span of time for like 20 or 30 minutes to open up, and it was the most exhilarating experience I ever had, at least in that type of setting. Now, if we're talking about more organized, I love the Austin For Real shows. Or what is the show where you sing Elvis songs but in your own voice? Which one is that?
That's For Real.
Yes, I love that. My favorite song to perform in any regard will have to be my favorite song probably ever, which is Impossible Dream.
Yes.
Sung by Luther Vandross and Elvis, right?
Yes.
And in the Man of La Mancha. So the impossible dream, because it's really so true. If we dare to dream the impossible dream, anything is possible. Don't count yourself out. It's a song that's so true, especially during this time. So So
I'm going to get back to that subject in just 1 second. I had somebody make a comment. Debbie says, Austin, if you get a ticket and can't watch Saturday and decide to watch on Monday, will it still be 8 to 10? Or can you watch at a different time? This will premiere at 8 p.m. on Saturday. So after Saturday, for the full 48 hours, which would be Sunday and Monday, you can watch it at any time you want to. If you want to watch it at 8 p.m., if you want to watch it at 8 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 p.m., whatever time you want to watch it, it'll be in that page, and it's a private group. So for those of you who buy tickets, you're the only one that's going to have access to that group. So that video will be there. So you just go straight into the group, hit the play button, and you're off to the races to enjoy the show. So hopefully, Debbie, that answered your question. If you want more information about that, you can make a comment right now, and I'll get to it as soon as possible, or you can private message me. But hope you get your ticket, and hope you'll join us because it's going to be awesome. And also, Margaret just ordered a ticket for Saturday. Look forward to seeing y'all. That pent up energy on stage. That's right. That's right. That's right, Margaret. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome, Debbie. I answered her question good. So that's cool. Awesome. Anyway, back to what we were saying about the impossible dream. I want to catch this before we let Dwight go here. I also do a show, which we do not do this show as much as what I did a couple of years ago, but hopefully we'll get back to it. I do a show called Elvis A to Z, and it's a lot of fun. I go through the entire career of Elvis, but in a little different way. Let's just put it that way, because I touch a lot of parts in Elvis's career that are not a lot of the guys do when they do a production type of Elvis production thing. So I touch some parts like for instance, hypothetically speaking, like a clam bake set. You don't see that very often in an Elvis production. I picked some movies that I really think were really awesome for Elvis and that I enjoy, and let people hear a lot of the rare stuff you don't hear very often. But the cool thing is about Dwight, and we also have Callista that's a part of the show, which we haven't seen her in God knows how long.
No.
Dwight and them were so nervous when I brought this to them because they really had to step out of their comfort zone because they had to sing Elvis music, but their way. And none of them have ever done that before. And with me being an ETA, that probably made you guys a little more nervous because I know the music. But I mean, so Dwight sings Impossible Dream, but he does his own version. He sings Rip It Up, which I think is what Little Richard's version.
Yeah.
What I Say by Ray Charles. I mean, you do all those great songs, and it's killer. And that's something you don't see in a lot of the Elvis productions either. But it's so awesome because you get to see, in my perspective, how many other artists re-recorded a lot of songs that Elvis sang. And some of those songs are songs that Elvis covered from other artists, but you get to see in your mind, you think, oh, well, that's Elvis's version. This is how it was originally done, probably before Elvis did it or after he sang it. So that's what's cool. And then the ending of the show is awesome because I come out as myself and I sing a song directly about Elvis. It's not an Elvis song, it's about him, and there's never a dry eye in the room. Trust me, never. But that's awesome. I just wanted to touch on that because, dude, for you to, I mean, when I mentioned it to Dwight, he was like, oh, piece of cake, I can do it. I got it. And then to see him do it for the first time, I was just watching the curtain and I was like, okay. I was like, this is 10,000 times better than what I was thinking it was going to be, you know?
Yeah.
So it was awesome. And you
Also,
did.
Quick mention, rest in peace, Little Richard, the architect of rock and roll.
Yes.
We missed him. I love Little Richard.
Yes, Little Richard's awesome. He is awesome. Well, look, man, it's been awesome having you on. And so I'm going to take you off the screen, but don't leave. Don't leave yet, because I'm going to bring you back on till the end of the show with the rest of the guys.
Okay, now.
And we'll chat a little bit more, okay?
Yes.
All right, everybody, say goodbye to Dwight, but he'll be back in just a few.
Yes.
Dwight Bozeman, ladies and gentlemen, my best friend right there, man, and great singer and awesome guy. So, like he said, go get your tickets for these shows. We'd love to see you there because we're going to have a rocking good time for sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the show. It comes time where it is time for
the question of the day.
That's right. It's time for the question of the day. So you need to start right now commenting your answer to the question of the day in the comment section below. It is, what is your favorite Christmas movie and Christmas song? That is a very hard question, I know. But go ahead. Start making your comments right now in the comment section. I will reveal some of those later. And all my guests is going to be on tonight will probably reveal their answers a little later on till the end of the show also. So go ahead, start commenting your answer. I'll reveal mine and reveal some of yours right after this short commercial break. Don't change that channel. Hey everybody, Austin Irby here. I want to personally invite you out to the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat, March 25th through the 28th, 2021 in the Great Smoky Mountains of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This 4-day, 3-night fan retreat in the Great Smoky Mountains, how much better can it get? So you need to come and join us because we are going to have 3 full concerts featuring myself and my other performers for the fan retreat, activities, meet and greets, and so much more. Joining me for the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat is the 2015 Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist Champion, Mr. David Lee, award-winning entertainer and tribute artist Michael Chambliss, award-winner singer, songwriter, and tribute artist Travis Powell, award-winning entertainer and tribute artist Matt Cordell, and the incredible Samantha Chambliss. You do not want to miss the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat. As you can see by the lineup, it is going to be incredible. All you need to do is go to AustinIrbyEntertainment.com, click on the Austin Irby Fan Retreat tab to find out more information, fill out your registration form, and buy your packages. You can do it all right there online at AustinIrbyEntertainment.com. I look forward to seeing you at the 2021 Austin Irby Fan Retreat, March 25th through the 28th, 2021 in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Be there or be square. All right, everybody, we are back with Weekly Chats with Austin. And there is the question of the day in case you missed it and you're just tuning in. It says, what's your favorite Christmas movie and Christmas song? So let's go ahead and reveal some of these answers. Let's see. Where do we start at? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Barb says, Miracle on 54th Street and Oh Holy Night. Gail says, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. That's an awesome song. I love that song. Margaret on YouTube says, favorite Christmas song is What Child Is This? Don't have a favorite Christmas movie. All right. Let's see. Who we got? Pam says, movie Christmas at Graceland. That is an awesome movie. And Elvis song, I'll Be Home for Christmas. White Christmas is the film for Monique, and song is White Christmas. That is cool. All right, Penny says, It's a Wonderful Life. My favorite Christmas song is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree and Blue Christmas. Of course, Blue Christmas is a hit. Cassidy says, The Grinch with Jim Carrey and song, Mary Did You Know and Where Are You Christmas? We got a couple more here we're going to get to. Debbie says, movie, The Santa Claus, song, Mary Did You Know? Pam Woodall says, movie, Christmas at Graceland. And Madison says, The Polar Express and The First Noel. Awesome. Great answers. Please continue to comment your answers. That would be awesome. I always check these answers after the show's over. I go and look at all these comments. So please continue to do that. My answers would be, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. I probably should have. Let's do Christmas movie first. Christmas movie, I would have to say all of the Home Alones. Not just one, but all of them. I love all the Home Alones. I actually just watched the first one a couple nights ago, and I'm watching the second one tonight later. So I'd have to say all the Home Alones. The Grinch with Jim Carrey would be a close second to those, though, I'd have to say. Christmas song, I'd have to pick two. I'd have to pick an Elvis Christmas song, which would be If Every Day Was Like Christmas. And then just a regular Christmas song, I'd probably have to say Mary Did You Know. So that would probably be my answer. So hopefully somebody might have a similar answer than me. So who knows? But there is my answers. Thank you guys so much for answering the question of the day. Please continue to comment your answers, and I will check back with him later. I do want to let you know Dwight had to leave us. He had something come up, so he had to leave us. So he wanted me to tell all of you that he loved you all, he missed you all, and he hoped to see you very soon, because I was going to bring him back on a little later, but he had to leave us. So he said he loved and missed you all, and he hoped to see you soon. So I'm passing his message along from what he texts me to you. So there you go. Well, my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, I can't say where he's from because it'll give it away. But he is one of my great friends, and we have really, especially this year, we have really grown our friendship a lot. We talk on the phone a lot. He's a great guy and a great singer, great entertainer, and I love him to death, and I will be seeing him very, very soon. I think that's probably all the hints that I will give you right now. So let's go ahead and put him on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Jacob Roman, ladies and gentlemen.
What is going on?
What's up, man?
You know, I'm just here. I'm just here.
Just here.
I'm just here.
I saw you playing guitar while we were chatting.
I was playing some Christmas music. I'm in the Christmas mood.
Why not?
And I'm like literally in the Christmas mood. It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. I told my mom the other day, can we cook bake some cookies and make some like hot chocolate? And she's like, maybe. You got shows coming up. I'm like, oh, fine. gotta be careful with all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, if I can't have sweet tea, I gotta have at least hot chocolate.
I know. We've had the story about sweet tea when you were in Helen a few weeks ago. You drunk a lot of sweet tea.
It was amazing, Austin. It was amazing. I mean, I love the people that like, everybody that was there. I loved each and every one of them, because when I showed up, the first thing they gave me was a sweet tea, and I'm like, I had like 2 jugs of sweet tea in my room just because people are like, here, Jacob, and it was I tell people I was living off of sweet tea and chips because I didn't have time to eat a full meal. So
I think what we'll do is we'll pass the message along to Jeff and be like, instead of paying him actual money, just pay him with sweet tea. I think he'd be satisfied.
I need the money too, man. I'm just kidding.
Especially right now with the way things are today.
Exactly.
But I man, it was horrible for me not be able to be in Helen. I mean, it was sickening because I was sick, and I made myself sicker because I wasn't there, and I saw all these videos, and I was looking forward to seeing everybody. But it looked like fun. It looked like you guys had fun, so I'm looking forward to next year.
No, it was a lot of fun, man. We missed you, man. I mean, from the shows, from the after parties, from the Halloween, the themes that Jeff has, the Halloween, the roaring 20s. I mean,
right.
Everybody was amazing. I mean, the guys were. I think this year, I think it was different, but in a good way. Right. Only because it was like just seeing the guys perform. It was like we all missed performing, man. I mean, it's been a while since we all been together, so it was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we missed you, man. We definitely missed you.
I missed all you guys too. And hey, look, but we get to see each other next weekend, so that's
true. That's true.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That is true.
River Ranch. I don't know if anybody's watching who's coming to the EP Christmas weekend that EGA Festivals is putting on in River Ranch, but we'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
So
that's my first time in Florida, so I'm excited to be over there.
You're in for a treat. It won't be much of a change probably in the weather because it's probably hot there still, and it's still hot there.
Right. Yeah. Well, hey, I just wanna go and have a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited and can't wait. So look, something just popped in my head, and I want to talk about it. I want you to mention it to the viewers, but
Okay.
you know how some people, they have this niche to where they shop, and it's certain things that they buy. Like for me, it's, which it probably is for all the ETAs. It's costumes or show attire.
Right.
And then for me, another thing would be, out of the entertainment world, would be watches and hats. That is like what I need. Yours is guitars.
Yes.
So tell everybody like how many guitars you have and information about this, because every time I talk to this guy, he goes, I'm at Guitar Center. I go, what are you doing? Buying a guitar? Yes.
You know what's funny? It's funny. Now I have total 13 guitars.
Wow.
13 guitars. And one banjo. But it's funny because before I had the 13, I think I was at like 9, maybe 10 guitars. Right. And this year, the whole pandemic happened, and I was just like, all right, I was just kind of shopping online, I was bored. So I was like, you know what, let me see what I can buy online. And I came across great deals on guitars, and I just started going on a guitar shopping spree. I mean, it was like, I remember the first time I was just looking at guitars, and I saw this guitar, and it was like, I go to my mom, I'm like, Mom, just let you know I'm buying a guitar. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, look, it's an offer that I can't like let go, Yeah. So I ended up messaging the person, and I'm like, hey, can we meet up? I want your guitar, And next thing you know, I have the guitar, and I'm like, oh my God. Right. So I started playing the guitar every day. And then check this out. I was online again, and there was another guitar that I was like, okay, I need this guitar. It was it was an Elvis edition guitar that it's a replica, but he used it in the movie Clambake.
Right.
And it was in an auction, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to have this guitar. So I was literally just like bidding money. I'm like, okay, this is like my limit. If I don't win it, then, and I kept like every day, I had to wait 7 days because we just kept, battling the whole thing. And next thing you know, it's the last moment, and I just put my price, and it was like, congratulations, you win. I'm like, what? So I won that guitar, and my parents had bought me a Fender Stratocaster not for Christmas. See, I'm already in the Christmas mood. For my birthday, and and then I had a buddy of mine come over the other day. I don't think I told you, Austin, but he came over the other day and handed me 3 guitars, because he was just like, look, man, I bought these guitars. I don't play. Yeah. They're just sitting there, so I want you to have them. I'm like, I was like, my mom's going to kill me, because all you see in the living room and my room, it's like a Guitar Center. I have a Guitar Center in my house. You can open a store. Yeah, literally. So I have all these guitars, and I just bought another one. Austin knows I had bought a Martin guitar, and went to Guitar Center. It was a good deal, and I was like, I need this guitar. So yeah, man, I have total 13 guitars, and do I play all of them? Yes, I play all of them.
Wow.
I kind of switch off, depending on what guitar I want to play, but I try to give every guitar love as much as possible.
They have emotions too, man. I mean,
Exactly.
It's I only have 6.
Hey, you'll catch up, man. You'll catch up.
I have let's see, 4 acoustic guitars, with one being acoustic electric guitar, which is broken, by the way. It needs to be fixed.
Oh Lord.
It's got a short where the plug-in is.
Oh, okay.
So I got that fixed, and then I have a classical guitar which never gets touched.
Really? Awesome.
Somebody just bought it for me, give it to me, but it's just there.
Whoa. Hang on. I fell over.
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry, my tripod is a little clumsy.
You didn't hurt yourself. You're good.
I'm good, everybody. I'm good.
Do you play any other instruments besides guitar, or is it just basically guitar, banjo, or whatever?
I play a little bit of piano. I play bass, the drums, the ukulele, accordion. I mean, a little bit of everything.
Everything you put your hands on.
Literally anything I put my hands to. I mean, but the main thing, my main thing. Oh, the banjo. I play the banjo. But my main thing is the guitar. I love the guitar.
Right.
And I remember when I was younger, I took the guitar everywhere I went. Everywhere. I mean, have you seen Austin? Have you seen the movie La Bamba?
Yes.
Okay, you know how Richie Valens carries the guitar with him everywhere?
Everywhere.
I was that guy. I was literally that guy. I was carrying it, and people were like, "Yeah, no, I was just. I mean, I'm addicted to the guitar, but But then I started thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna start leaving it in the car, and then when we go somewhere, I'll have the guitar in the car. But then I thought, well, if somebody breaks in, they're gonna steal my guitar. So I stopped taking it everywhere.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I was that guy. I would take my guitar everywhere because you just never know. You just, you know,
you have to be ready no matter what.
Exactly.
Who's going to be in the restaurant or the grocery store, wherever you're at? You never know who's going to be in there.
That is true. That is true.
All right. We got some people saying hello to you here. So I'm going to put some of these comments up there. We got Barb.
Hi, Barb.
We have, let's see, we got Penny saying hello.
Oh, hey, Penny. How are you?
Melissa.
Hello.
My mom.
Hi,
Mom. Miss Ann Revere says,
oh, Miss Ann. How are you?
Yes.
How's Mr. Ann doing? It's a joke we had in it, Helen. It's a long story.
Gotcha. All right, let's see. Cassidy says hello.
Oh, hey, Cassidy.
Let's see who else. I'm gonna try to put many as I can up here. We got Sandra.
Hello.
Jane says hi, Jacob. Can't wait to see you in River Ranch.
Hey, Jane. I will see you there, Jane. I will see you there.
We are ready. Let's see.
I cannot wait.
Somebody made these comments go so fast I lose track. Barb says Jacob is amazing on the guitar.
Thank you so much.
And Miss Ann says the same thing. Yes, he was killing it in Helen from the videos I saw.
Yeah, you know, it was such a blast.
Heather Marie says lots of talent.
Thank you.
All right, and Sandra says Jacob, you are superstitious. If you need another one, make it to 14.
Trust me, I am in the works of another guitar that I have my eye on.
Oh God! And Jenny Henry says hello. I hope you're doing well. And the last one, Brenda says hello.
Hello, Brenda.
All right, I wanted to get to some of those. So you got a number 14 that you're eyeing already.
Number 14.
What's the style? Give us a secret here.
It's let's see. It's something Elvis used. Just put it this way. I think you've seen it, Austin. Okay. Elvis used it in the Vegas years.
Okay.
And has Elvis Presley on it on the neck.
I
think you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I'm working on it.
Here's the funny thing you mentioned that because two good minds think alike because I'm looking at one too.
No way.
Not that kind of guitar, but a different one.
Right.
But I'm looking at one too. So hey, look, what can you do? You're a musician, you're an entertainer. It's your life. What can you do?
I mean, you know, my goal. I mean, the whole goal about the guitars is like I just want the guitars that you see it and that's like, okay, that's Jacob's guitar, you know?
Right.
And so far people who've came into my house are like, another guitar? I'm like, yeah.
What's it gonna hurt, man? What's it gonna hurt?
Yeah, like the other day, I think I went to go visit my grandma and I had told her, oh, Grandma, I'm looking at another guitar, and she just gave me this like, are you kidding me right now? But you know, it's fun, man. I mean, I can't, you know, I need to. It's like my passion, you know.
Yeah, that's what my grandpa tells me every time I say I bought a new jacket. He goes, another one? You don't even have enough space to put the ones you got. Like, well,
speaking of another jacket, I bought a jacket at Landscaper. I've been shopping at Lansky's too. I mean, it's horrible. It's so bad.
Well, you made me go buy a pair of shoes from Lansky's.
Well,
that's your fault. I spent that money. It's your fault. I'm blaming you.
I know it's my fault, man. You know, it's funny because, you know, I would have never thought, you know, when this whole pandemic first started, it was like, okay, what am I going to do? I mean, I can play my guitars, you know, watch movies, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know, I'm gonna buy things that I really wanted, and it just happened. I mean, I'm buying a lot of things. I'm like, wow, this is cool.
You know what's funny? You mentioned that during this whole pandemic, I thought I would be buying more clothes than I have, because I
Right.
have bought like a few vests or whatever. But the thing I have been buying the most is movies and renting movies.
Really?
That's what I've been doing most.
Oh wow.
Most of all. Because I come in here, I come in my room one day and I was just looking through. I mean, dude, I got a thing like, I don't know, it's tall, but it's like 4 racks and it's got movies from front to back. And then I have like 2 more. I have 2 more small DVDs. So I'm like okay. So if I have to say I'm addicted to watches and hats, I'd probably say movies too. But I was looking through it and I was like, oh man, I have these movies here and I have the first 3, but I don't have the 4th one. Oh, I should just buy the 4th one so I have the whole collection. Even though I've seen it like 3,000 times, you know?
You're all like, I'm gonna buy my 14th movie, Jacob. Yeah. 14th movie.
I think during this whole pandemic thing, I think I've probably bought at least 12. At least.
Wow. Well, hey, it's it's nothing wrong with that, man.
But I did buy some movies I've never seen before, so
well, there you go. Yeah.
That's cool. And I get to keep them the rest of my life. So that's cool until they break. So anyway.
That is true.
Before we go any further, there's a question here. I'm going to put this on the screen because you're the only one that can answer this. But this is from Madison. What strings do you recommend or play on? I'm looking to restring my acoustic soon.
Oh, that's a really good question. I recommend Martin strings.
Yes.
Either Martin strings or I believe it's called Ernie Ball. I think.
Yes.
I think that's what it's called. Those 2 strings I recommend. You have to get either Martin strings or Ernie Ball strings. Yep. Those are the best choices I recommend. So
I got a stack in there of like those Ernie ones like that. I have a stack.
Oh yeah. 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 No, it's funny. Speaking of guitar, speaking of strings, when we were out in Helen, we had the jam session. I took my acoustic, and as soon as I'm playing, we're like jamming, and one of my strings broke.
Break.
And I'm like, oh my God. And I didn't bring extra strings, which I should always bring extra strings, right?
Right.
So after that happened, I went to Jeff and I said, Jeff, do you have an extra guitar? Yeah, man. So I started playing his acoustic. And then I ended up on the electric guitar, and I was like, this is better. Let me just jam, But I now know to bring extra strings because I mean, normally I don't break them, but I guess the string was like, no, I give up.
Well, here's the thing about strings. Here's the worst thing you can ever do is playing somebody else's guitar and break a string. I've done that once or twice.
Yeah.
But I remember one very well because we were on a cruise. I didn't bring a guitar because one of the ETAs, and I'll mention him in a minute, was bringing a guitar. And he was like, oh, well, you can just use mine. I was like, okay, cool. And so I get out there and I put his guitar on. I go out and I start playing. The first thing is the string breaks. And before I went out, he cut a joke and said, don't break none of my strings. And he was just joking though.
Right.
The first thing I do, and he's standing like right there watching because he wasn't performing that night. And I go like that in the middle of my song. It was Cody Downass guitar. I broke his string.
Oh Lord.
I was like, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. The worst thing, not only playing somebody's guitar, but the worst thing is when somebody has a guitar and they know you play and say, hey, can you tune my guitar? And you start tuning, all of a sudden it just breaks. And you're like, I didn't, what? And you just feel bad because you're like, I was trying to tune it, all of a sudden it just breaks on you.
Right.
But speaking of Cody's guitar, I'm actually using his guitar in Florida.
Gotcha. I'm just kidding. Don't break his string.
No, I was just about to tell you that. I hope I don't break his strings, man.
Do what I did. Don't do what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so dude, kind of update. I know we've talked over the past several weeks and all, but kind of update the viewers that are watching, man. What's been going on in your life, like Halloween to now, and I know Thanksgiving came along. So what's been going on? What's been up?
Well, we'll start from Halloween. We'll go back to October. October was very laid back, and just that was the time Halloween was coming. So I was just basically home watching, Halloween movies, and Halloween came, and it's really cool because the day of Halloween, we my family, we all dressed up, and we had like a little barbecue at the my grandma's house, and we just wanted to spend time with each other. And I was kind of bummed because I love Halloween. I still try to go get candy if they let me. But I was just like, you know what? It is what it is, and I try to make the best out of it. And then as soon as Halloween ended, that's when I got ready for Helen, Georgia, for Jeff's festival, and I was out there and had a great time. It felt great to get out of California for a little bit.
Absolutely, that's
yeah. So I was out there and came back, and just laid low and until Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving happened, and I was with the family, which is a blessing, and just to eat dinner, just to eat a good meal on Thanksgiving with the family, and gain a few pounds, which is okay. Yeah, it was the best thing ever. I mean, I really, at the dinner table, there was a turkey and mashed potatoes. I mean, anything you could think of. And I'm just sitting there thinking, wow, I went to Georgia. Would have never thought, this year, I didn't think anything was going to happen, Yeah. And I went to Georgia, came back, and now I'm at the dinner table with my family, and it's like, wow, this is a blessing.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is it. I mean, this is, I feel like, all you need is, the love of the family, the happiness, and Thanksgiving, it was like, this is, I'm rich. To me, I'm rich.
Right.
I mean, I have family and great friends, and I mean, that's all I need, and
best way to look at it too.
Yeah. So after Thanksgiving, I just still laid low, ate everything you could think of, and
now it's in the Christmas mode now.
Yeah, now it's Christmas time, and now I'm on a diet because I'm getting ready for Florida. But Christmas time is coming, and this weekend I'm gonna put up my tree, which is I can't wait because we put up the tree, we put Christmas music on, we put candles to make the house smell good. I mean, I love Christmas. I mean, it's amazing. But so yeah, I mean, we put up the tree this weekend and then head out to Florida, and I mean, that's pretty much what I've been doing, or playing all 13 of my guitars. But yeah, I just been kind of laying low, trying to take care of myself and stay safe. It's pretty much it.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, what's your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving?
Oh, everything, man.
Just everything.
I'm not picky. I like for Thanksgiving we had turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, green beans. I mean, I literally put everything in one plate, and then after that, I had pie. Had a pecan. What is it called? Is it pecan pie, pecan pie, whatever it's called.
Pecan, but it's
I had pie, and then my grandma made tea, so I had tea, and then she made a cake, so I had cake. I mean, I went crazy. I mean, yeah, it was crazy. The only thing I was missing was a sweet tea, but it's okay. It's okay. I had my Coca-Cola.
Me, man. I would have just shipped it to you.
I don't
know. I mean, I could have shipped it. You could have made it yourself.
Well, then no, I can't. Knowing me, I'll mess it up.
If I was to get it from Chick-fil-A or McDonald's and send it to you, probably wouldn't be good by the time it got there.
Yeah. It's funny. A lot of people say, Jacob, why don't you make it? It's really easy.
Yeah.
The problem is, this is the thing. If I make it and it tastes horrible, then it just won't work.
Lord. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that comment. Thank you so much. Here's a question I'm going to ask the viewers since we got on this subject.
All right.
I don't know if you can type this out. I'm pretty sure there's a possibility way. I'm not sure. Do you say pecan or pecan? Make your comments now. Do you say pecan or pecan? I say pecan. Maybe that's just a pure Southern thing. I don't know.
Pecan. I usually say pecan. Pecan. Yeah. Can I have that pecan pie?
When you have like butter pecan ice cream, say that's butter pecan. If you think about it, That's how that is pronounced.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
pronounced.
okay.
But if I go in a restaurant and they have pie, I was like, I want pecan pie, not pecan. I want pecan. You know what I'm saying? That's Southern. I want pecan.
Right,
You know.
right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious. I want to see what everybody says.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody. I feel like every time I say that word, people look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, you've never had. I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
How would you? Are they spelled the same? Pecan and pecan, is it spelled the same? No,
that's a good question.
it's spelled different. I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea.
So Brenda
Pecan.
says pecan. All right. C on YouTube says pecan.
Pecan.
Okay. There's a pecan. There's a pecan. Okay. Let's see. I'm curious about this. You brought it up. I had to go there with it.
I need to know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know.
Barb
Pecan.
says pecan. Okay. Anybody else want to give it a shot? We're curious here. Okay. Whoa. Here comes like 20 at one time. All right.
So I get number five.
So they really are spelled the same. Someone said they're spelled the same.
Oh.
That's weird though, because when I was in school, okay, I'm really going to go back to like a kid. I'm going to be a child for a minute. But when I was in school, you used to say A says pecan.
Pecan. Wait, the A is
If you think about it, ain't that what we learned in school? I don't remember. A.
No, yeah.
He says whatever. Pecan. I guess that'd be pecan. That'd be the same.
Pecan. Pecan.
Lord Jesus, I don't know.
Now it's gonna bother me.
I'm in a controversy now. Lord. Okay.
Look, it was good. It was good. That's all I can say. The pie was good.
This is a great definition. Pecan. Okay. Just a matter of the accent. Spelled the same. That is true. That is true. So maybe maybe I don't know if anybody's watching that lives up north. Maybe it's pecan, and maybe down south is pecan.
Maybe. I don't.
Who knows?
So pecan. It was good. I gained weight on it. That's all that matters. Oh man.
Here's the crazy thing. Speaking about Thanksgiving again, I know these viewers. Look, all of you got on here tonight. You probably wouldn't even think we were going to be talking about Thanksgiving, but I mean, it's weekly chats with Austin. Anything goes. Man, my Thanksgiving it was different, and I'm pretty sure it probably was for a lot of people that's watching, and probably for you too. But we normally go down to my grandparents' house. There's 11 of us that come. My uncle and my cousins come, and none of us got to go because my grandparents are, they're getting close to their 80s, and we didn't do, get around. And my mom's health conditions, and one of my cousins has bad health issues, and so we wasn't going to go down, but some of my cousins were going to go, and my uncle was going to go. But 2 days before Thanksgiving, my uncle went and got tested for COVID. So that's why he didn't go. But luckily enough, thank God, God's good that he did not have it. It was just sinus stuff. So he was negative. But so it was different. But my dad went down to my grandparents, and my grandpa, when he cooks for an army. Like 1 million people is going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So when my dad come home, I mean, he had like 15, 20 plates full of food. And I'm sitting there going, are we supposed to eat all this? I'm like, that's a lot of food. By the time we finished eating, we ate at lunch, and then we ate it again at dinner. There was 1 plate left.
Wow.
So we chowed down. I was like, this is what I said. I said, hey, look, I've been on a diet all year. I've been on this workout program. It's Thanksgiving. I'm calling it a cheat day. I'm eating what I want. So I ate sweet potato pie. I ate blueberry, some type of blueberry crisp is what it's called. Man, it's amazing. It's blueberries, got whipped cream. Oh, it's awesome. So I ate that, and then I ate way too much. But the next day,
you're making me hungry.
The next day, I walked 2 miles to try to get all of that off.
Oh no. Hey, yeah, man. I mean, that's the only time. Thanksgiving is the only time we can really eat like that. Well, I mean, we had 2 turkeys. The first turkey was gone. I mean, it was like, where's the turkey? Yeah. And by that time, everybody was like, good. Everybody was full. And I think we kind of ate like late. We ate around we had a 7:30 dinner, late dinner.
Yeah.
And next, we're playing like card games and stuff like that. And I checked the time. It's like 11:30, right? Almost midnight.
Right.
And I'm like, not even hungry. But I said, you know what? I'm going to cut the other turkey and make myself literally a turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
And I made a turkey sandwich, come out again, and they're like, "You're still eating? Like, what are you doing?" I'm like, "It's good. Like, what?"
Yeah. Like, what are you gonna do about it?
Like, it's Thanksgiving. Like, so you're never gonna believe this, Austin, but I had 3 sandwiches. 3 sandwiches. Yeah, because I was just like, I'm never gonna see this turkey again. I mean, you know.
Only comes around one time a year.
That is true. That is true.
Penny
but
says,
now I'm on a diet. I'm being good, you know.
Yeah. Penny says in Canada we have Thanksgiving in October. That's right. They have Thanksgiving for us. That's awesome. That is cool.
That is cool. We should have Thanksgiving October and November.
And even December if they want to.
That is true. That is true.
Or we can have Christmas 2 times a year. The 1st of December, the end of December. Right before New Year's, you know? That'd be cool.
I wish Christmas was every day, but
I could live in a town where Christmas is every day. I could do that.
Oh, same here. Same here. Same here. I want to be. Why can't I have my tree like in my house all the time? Like, I don't get it.
Wow. Somebody says, Brenda says they made pecan, sweet potatoes, and buttermilk pies. Buttermilk pies.
Wow. I've never heard that either.
Hey, I'm down to trying things. So if you ever want to
what time is dinner? I'm just kidding.
Oh man, that's awesome. Cool. Somebody said 2 Thanksgivings. Yeah, you know, what can we do? It's cool.
Gotcha. Austin, I have to ask you a question, man.
I
know it's your show.
I never get asked questions. Go for it.
I know it's your show, but I got to ask you a question.
Oh, cool.
What is your favorite pie to eat?
Favorite pie to eat?
Instead of the pecan or pecan.
Only at Thanksgiving or anytime?
Anytime, I guess. Thanksgiving, I mean, it doesn't matter.
That's hard. I don't know if I would consider this a pie because it's like a pie, but it's not. It's made in do you know what a sheet pan is?
I think so.
It's just a square pan. That's what.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's made in that, but it's not really like an actual pie, like where it's cut in triangles. It's cut in squares.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if I would consider it a pie, but I'll give 2 answers just so I can say I answered the question right. If I had to pick the favorite thing that I consider it would be like some sort of a pie, but not really, it's something called cherry yum yum.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like graham cracker crust with whipped cream and cherry. It's awesome.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Pick a pie, it would not be apple. It's not my favorite. I would have to say my grandpa makes a chocolate fudge brownie pie.
Oh,
it has whipped cream on top. That would probably have to be my favorite one.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing, man.
But like I was telling you the other day, and for the viewers that are watching, you may have heard of this or had this before. Hi from Australia. Hi D, how are you?
Is that Delight?
No, D. I'll put it on the screen. No, it's D.
Oh, hi. D.
I don't like pronouncing last names. So D, forgive me. So I'm not going to say it because I'll probably screw it up because I'm horrible with names.
The only D I know is Delight. That's why I was like, is that D?
Right. So I was telling Jacob like a few days ago about fried pies.
Oh yeah.
Fried pies. I don't know if anybody that's watched has ever had any of those, but I love those too. And my grandpa made some for Thanksgiving just for me. Oh. And I did good. I only ate one. I should have ate like 5, but I only ate.
You should have.
Good. But it was amazing. It was good. So those 3 things are probably my favorite type of pie sort of things, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Hey, they all sound good. All the pies you name are like, oh, that sounds so good.
Everybody that's watching this right now, they're probably looking at their watch going, can we eat? Can you
right? Literally. Eat? They're like, we didn't know this was a Food Network.
Yeah, we should put a logo at the top that says Food Network channel.
Right.
Food Network, Austin and Jacob's cooking show. Anyway, that was probably butchered, by the way. Oh
man,
I can cook some things, but I'm not an expert. Just put it that way. I'm not. What's the guy that's really big on Food Channel? He's like never been beaten. What's his name?
Chef Gordon. Is that his name? Chef
no. Right? Somebody might have to comment this. It's not Chef Boyardee. But what is his name? He has a TV show where people come on and try to beat him.
Oh, I have no idea.
Anyway, somebody might make the comment, but I'm not one of him. Let's just put it that way. Because
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Bobby Flay. Thank you.
Oh, that's who you're talking about.
Beat Bobby Flay's the show. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Gotcha.
Cool. Lord. Well, dude, man, look, it's been fun on here chatting about food, guitars.
Man. Yeah, right?
It's been fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Jacob off. I got one more guest that's going to come on after this commercial break, and he, who knows, he might be done fell asleep.
No.
But I'm gonna bring Jacob off. Jacob, I'll get you back on in just a few after we chat with my next guest, and maybe the viewers, if you want to ask any questions to my last two guests, we'll let you do that in just a few. So thanks again for coming on, and I'll get you back on.
All right, brother.
All right. Jacob Roman, ladies and gentlemen, great guy, great friend, great ETA. As you can tell, you should hear our conversations on the phone. They are hysterical a lot of times. We talk about thousands of different things. So I'm going to go ahead right now, and we're going to take another commercial break. So please don't change the channel. We're going to take another commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to bring on my last guest, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy him. And so I haven't seen him in a while either. So don't change that channel. We'll be right back with Weekly Chats with Austin in just a flash.
I've asked you all here today because we need some out-of-the-box ideas to help raise support for this very special place that we all love so much. Shriners Hospitals for Children. They've changed my life, and I know they've changed yours too. So what have you got?
How about a lemonade stand with 19 lemons? And we say, don't be a sourpuss, call today.
That's an idea, but I'm pretty sure people would love this adorable blanket as a thank you over lemons. Any other ideas?
Ooh, how about 19 kittens? Please go online and donate. Meow. Who doesn't love kittens? And Curtis and I could fly over them like superheroes. And then space dinosaurs with jetpacks fly in and say, call now before we go extinct.
Those are all great ideas, but we're missing something. You know, the heart of it all. Caleb, what do you think?
I love Shriners Hospitals and the doctors and nurses. I just wish everyone knew their small monthly gifts change my life and the lives of all the other children they help every day. Without their monthly support, none of this would be possible. I just think we should say thank you. And we love you.
Wow. That's right on, Caleb.
When you call or go to loveshriners.org right now, you will be helping kids like us continue to get the amazing care only Shriners Hospitals for Children can provide. Please call or go online right now. If operators are busy, please call again or go to loveshriners.org. You think people will really give because of these commercials, Alec?
I think they will, buddy. I really think they will.
Please call or go online right away to give. Thank you.
There was a time when we hung memories on the boughs of every tree, when we cherished each tissue-wrapped tradition and counted down the days with childlike glee. There was a time when we held tight to our loved ones, thinking of all who came before us and all who are yet to be. It was a hopeful time. It was Christmas, this Christmas, at Biltmore. Reserve your visit now at Biltmore.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Weekly Chats with Austin, and my last guest has been making some crazy faces down there at me. I was laughing during the commercial break, but anyway, you guys are in for a treat for my next guest. This guy and I have been friends for a very, very, very long time. I love him to death. He's one of my best friends, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy seeing him tonight. So without further ado, let's do a countdown with 3, 2, 1. And bring him on the screen, Mr. Riley Jenkins.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Hey.
You've
hey,
been.
Hey,
Go ahead.
You're talking real like slow mode and deep.
I am.
Yeah, you're like Mr. Riley. Jacob.
Is it fixed or is it still?
You sound like a gorilla. You're like yeah.
Well, you
Why do you
sound
sound like
perfectly
this?
clear. I have no clue.
What?
It's technology.
What? I can't understand you.
Okay, we lost Riley. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. It's technology, ladies and gentlemen. What can we do? I don't know, Riley. If you can hear me, maybe try to re-sign in, log out and re-sign in, just to see what happens. If you can hear me say any of that, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Who knows? Okay, we're going to get Riley back. We're going to get him back. Trust me, I don't know what's going on. It's technology. What can we do? Riley's coming back, so don't leave. Don't leave. He's coming back. Jacob, he said I sound like a gorilla. Can you believe that? That's horrible. That's horrible. It's a horrible word. It's horrible. Oh, man. Riley's going to come back, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do that, you guys maybe want to start. You can comment. Wait a minute. Give me a thumbs up. Am I better now? Okay.
You're not like
better.
You're not like major rock star. This guy over here was like, this guy over here was like, please welcome my good friend, Mr. Riley Jenkins. And when he laughed, it sounded like this. Like when he did that, he really sounded like a gorilla. He was like,
I told Jacob, I said, can you believe that? I was like, he called me a gorilla. What's up with that? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm saying you sounded like one.
Yeah. It probably some kind of connection. Just had to relog and refresh.
Wait a minute. The blue Christmas tree, y'all.
Oh, the Christmas tree. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
And there's something I want to say. So you and Jacob were talking about how y'all are big Christmas fans and foodies. We need to put some honesty out there. Two things. Number one, none of y'all, out of the two of y'all, like food as much as I do. Because let's just make something clear. I don't like food. I love food. I have I think I am like, you know, if it makes any sense, like half like married to food. I literally love to eat. You can ask Austin. I can literally run circles around him when it comes to eating, like circles. And yeah, so and like diets, I don't even know what that word means. It's like, you know, French for all I know. You know, I'm just trying to live a happy life, you know, here, you know, before I go see the good Lord.
Yeah.
And number two, neither one of y'all are as big of Christmas fans as I am. The moment that November 1st, it's midnight, 12:00 a.m., November 1st, Christmas music and only solely Christmas music I will allow to be played around me. If I hear any other like music that's not Christmas, I'm like, get out of my vicinity because I can't be near you, or else I will physically choke and die. I mean, I will get pneumonia, for God's sakes. And like, I want my decorations up before Thanksgiving. And I celebrate Christmas all the way until January 8th. January 8th, just like the man himself. And if you don't, then I just don't know if I can be your friend, you know.
I'm the same way. I start on November 1st. I watched my first Christmas movie on November 1st.
And let's make something out there also. If you don't like the Christmas cartoons, like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, all of those.
Yeah, those classics.
Then obviously you never had a mother that loved you. So, like, I mean, let's just put this out there.
I'll answer that question for you. I have seen them all. I have them all. But are they my favorites? The answer to that question would be no.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. You know, I thought I knew Austin. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. You know, I'm sorry, y'all.
I still watch them, but they're not my all-time favorite.
I'm just teasing you, man. Oh gosh,
you ain't right.
And I'm teasing all of you.
Yes. So, I mean,
except about Christmas. If you don't start celebrating Christmas on November 1st like we do, then you're not American, and I don't know if I can be your friend. I would probably I'll get like coronavirus if I'm near you right now. So
that's not good. Don't jinx yourself on that one. Don't jinx yourself.
Yeah, no, yeah. Where's some
Dude.
wood? Yeah,
Yeah. Where's wood?
yeah.
So how's life been? What's been going on? How's life?
Oh, so the last time I was on the show here with you would have been August for Elvis Week. So since then, let's see, September was about the same. August, not really much going on. But in October, wait a minute. Oh, I take that back. At the end of September, I was asked to come and do like a little tiny Elvis gospel set for a church. It was their second birthday of their church, and they asked me to come do that. And so we did a bunch of songs. We did a couple of, now it was a contemporary church, or if you know what I'm talking about when I say contemporary out there, meaning that they're singing a lot of the new Christian music out there, which is fantastic. And so because of that, to fit in with it, we did a lot of songs like I Got a Feeling in My Body, Put Your Hand in That Hand, Shake a Hand. No, did we do Shake a Hand? No, we didn't do Shake a Hand because we did Oh Happy Day, Let Us Pray, all sorts of stuff like that. Just stuff that's like real. And every time I was singing, especially when I was singing I Got a Feeling in My Body, I was stopping thinking in my head. I was like, when I think about doing a gospel set in church, I think like, Stand By Me, Peace in the Valley, How Great Thou Art, He
Right.
Touched Me, Where No One Stands Alone. And then it's just, but here I am doing this, and I'm like, a part of me feels like I'm being a sinner right now. But anyways, so we had that, and then a couple weeks later, I had my first, I guess you could say, official private event. Like that was, a special thing for the church, but this was the first official one, and that was fun. And then a few days later, I had gotten a last minute call if I could come to a little girl's party and sing 2 Elvis songs and happy birthday to her. So I did that. And then it was time to color the hair. Had to color the hair from my natural brown, which had come back in out of all that time and not coloring it and being at home,
Too.
to back to black, And we went to Inverness, Florida, and were a part of the summer festival down there, put on by Cody Danath and his wonderful production company, 49th Place Productions, or you'll know them better as ETA Festivals.
Yep.
And we did that, and that was fantastic. We had a wonderful time, and then it was about a few weeks later that we had Helen, which, as Jacob said, was a fantastic time, and we all missed our boy over here very dearly. We thought about the whole time. I actually ended up singing a couple of your songs. So
Really?
Yeah. And the good news is I did not mess them up. So
You probably did it better than I would have.
Oh, hush. Shut it. But and then once I got back home, I've been literally doing nothing but nonstop watching Christmas music, movies, listening to nonstop Christmas music. There we go. And Thanksgiving was amazing. I was hearing about all the stuff you ate and all the stuff Jacob ate, and I was like, child's play. Just saying,
Just saying.
I'm not ashamed of it. I love to eat. I think I should call myself Food Man. Like I feel like that'd be a good title.
Be your superhero name.
Yeah.
That's all.
But I did that. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And Austin knows this. I'm a massive breakfast lover, so I have to have when I have Thanksgiving, traditional Thanksgiving, but I have to have a breakfast Thanksgiving, which is basically the breakfast-fied version of Thanksgiving, meaning tons of eggs, tons of bacon, tons of hash browns, tons of biscuits, tons of pancakes, tons of waffles if they're Waffle House waffles. If they're not, just
don't want them.
No bueno. No capiche. But tons of pancakes. And I loved it, and it was amazing. And now just counting down till Christmas. We're now officially 23 days.
23 days. Can you believe it?
Is it? Yeah, 23 days. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm excited. And also, I want to put this out there. If you're wondering, do I still believe in Santa Claus? The answer is yes. If you don't believe, you won't receive. Come on now.
That's right.
That's the old saying. I mean, like,
That's true.
I mean, kids. Yes, your parents do put Christmas presents under the tree, but don't you know you get Christmas presents from your family and from Santa? Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, come on. But yeah, no. So just counting down, and I'm gonna see Austin and Jacob next week at the EP Christmas weekend in River Ranch, Florida, which is gonna be a fantastic time.
Yeah.
And also in October, I did the virtual Elvis Fantasy Festival for Caleb and all of them, which was a wonderful. We hated that we couldn't be there in person, but we just all knew that we had to do something for those kids. So the Special Olympics, so it was a full on charity thing, and we loved it. And then this weekend, I'm doing a virtual live stream, a virtual live stream show at 3 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. Central time, 3 p.m. Central time, 4 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Mountain time, and 1 p.m. Pacific time. It'll probably be about an hour 15, maybe hour and a half. But you never know with me. You never know. As Austin said, he really didn't say it wrong at all. You just never know what you're gonna get from me. And it'll be on the Elvis Friends Fan Club Italia page. That's right. I'm doing even though we couldn't be there in Europe and Italy to do, I guess you could say, my first show in Italy, I'm going to be coming to you via live stream and doing my first ever show. And the great thing about it is that all you wonderful people out there can also tune in and join us. And so it's going to be lots of fun. We're going to be doing songs from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, of course. And we're going to have a lot of Christmas music because, it's that time of the year, baby. And,
right.
And the great thing is if I still keep the set list that I do, even if I keep it but kind of change some songs, because, Austin knows how it is. You'll pick one song and then, the next day, oh, no, I want to do this one. And the next day, I kind of think I want to do that one. And then the next day, it's like, oh, and it's just finally, you just need someone to be there, all right, sit down, write out a set list, and do not touch it,
Don't touch it.
Don't think about it. Don't talk about it. Don't even wonder about it. Just because that's just how we are. We hear a song. Oh, I want to do that song, So if I keep it the way it is, it's going to be really cool because there's going to be a lot of songs you don't hear very often, and but they're still rocking and all that. And so and it's like Austin and Dwight were saying, it is strange, doing shows virtually, and all that, but at the same token, how awesome is it that technology has advanced this much that
it can still bring all of us together?
Yeah, I mean, I was so I have a TV and I have the I don't know if any of you guys know what this is, but does anybody have a Roku out there? If you do, put some hearts on the screen or a thumbs up or what have you. But a Roku is like a streaming device, and you can put lots of apps on it, like Netflix, YouTube TV, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime Video, all sorts of stuff, Sling, And anyways, so they have this thing now where you can Bluetooth a remote on the Roku app on your phone to your TV, and not only that. So let's say it's nighttime, okay, and you're awake, but everybody else is asleep. They have a little headphones kind of app thing right here. What?
Nothing. Continue.
They have a little little headphone symbol, and you can press that symbol, and only you'll hear it. It'll come. The volume on the TV will come on your phone. And I was like, "Is this not awesome or what?" I feel like I'm freaking. So when I got this, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm cool." I'm
Oh my god.
Oh, do you have a remote? Your remote
There's
on your
people.
phone? Oh no, because I do.
There's people commenting. Who said, "Riley, you're making me laugh out loud." So you're cheering up some people here, buddy.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
That's right. That's right.
So I say this all the time. I can never be serious. I have to always be funny. And you can ask Austin. I think I'm, definitely out of all the guys, I would definitely put myself in the roster of the class clowns, And I would definitely put myself on that roster, I had like great mentors, guys like Mark Anthony and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
but yeah, so that's what we're doing. And then, since we're on here, I guess we could say it, or whatnot. Austin is going to be doing a pay-per-view here soon with Dwight, the same day that I'm doing my thing. So as soon as you're done watching me,
No,
please.
mine's the day before.
Oh, is it? Okay, well then
Yours on Sunday. Mine's on
Yes.
Saturday.
That's right. The brain,
I know your schedule better than you do.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, baby. You know how it is, rocking, rolling, whatnot.
Whatnot.
But that was a little Danny Zuko there for you, everybody.
You don't know.
Anyways, though, make sure you go see his show. It's going to be fantastic. I have full belief in that, and I can't wait to see what he does. And I'm only saying this because he paid me, so
Why?
No, I really mean that from all my heart. But I was wanting to put it out there. How would any of you feel about maybe if there's still a bit more of COVID, which hopefully if there is any more, the Lord above will not give us not much more in 2021. But we do have a lot of fans out there that are not able to travel. Or the events that are happening are just too far to travel. About maybe, I've done some live streams, but actually doing a live show myself, PayPal, and I might get this knucklehead over here involved in it. I might get the other knucklehead that you just saw involved in it. We'll be the Three Stooges. Yeah. But but put some hearts on the screen or likes or comments. See if any of you be interested in that, because as these guys have stated the best, we're going crazy here. And
if you can't tell already,
I never thought in a million years I would literally ever get excited about playing to my phone and looking at myself. Never thought of that, because I'm never. Anytime I've done.
I'm gonna pause you a second. The hearts are going crazy. Continue.
Okay, great. Anytime I have heard hey, would you come on and do a live video? I'm like, absolutely, I'll be right there. I'm just I become like a madman in here. Y'all seen the old Superman cartoons, and there'd be a problem, and he's dressed up as Clark Kent. It's like, this looks like a job for Superman. That's me. I'm like, let's go. But yeah,
dude. Well, hey, look, before we go any further, let's check some of these comments and show you a lot of people saying hi to you here. So we got Pam saying hello. Pam. My mom.
Oh, hi, Mama Irby.
We have Barb.
Hi, Barb.
And Penny.
Hi, Penny.
And Jane says hello.
Just plain Jane.
Let's see who else. Brenda says hi to Riley. Pam says, I seen Riley for the first time when he was only 14 years old.
I think I remember that. And back then, if any of you didn't know the old Riley, hi Monique. The old Riley when he was 14, he kind of talked like this, Oh, thank you, Penny. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Pam says she started watching Hallmark Christmas movies at the end of October. So did I.
The thing is I actually really don't, because they're a little bit, they're kind of rom-com. I don't really love Hallmark movies just in general, but when my girlfriend or something will be like, hey, you want to watch a Hallmark Christmas movie? I'm like, you just said the word Christmas. It could be do you want to go to freaking, I don't know where, Victoria's Secret and Christmas shopping me, okay, let's go, or Target. I hate shopping. I hate shopping in person. I'm one of those that I want to get in and get out. But my girlfriend, my mom, my grandma, on that one. My girlfriend, my mom, my grandma, they love to kind of swoop around and all that. But at Christmas time, I literally live in the mall. I like freaking, and I'm not ashamed of this. I go into where the Santa is in the mall and get my picture made. Proud. I'm I'm up there. If any of you have seen Elf, when they tell him, that Santa's coming to town in the mall scene, that's me. I'm like, Santa! Oh my God! Yeah. So yes.
Somebody, I put that comment up there. I don't know if you saw it, but I'm gonna put it again. Would love to see the three of you live stream. Can't travel to see any of you, and I love you all. Yes, well, we'll have to work on that.
And it's the crazy thing. So I live here in Tennessee. Austin lives in South Carolina. Jacob lives in Los Angeles. And yes, I say that like Elvis said it in Promised Land, Los Angeles. You have to say it like that. If you don't say it like that, no bueno, no cup, no. But the crazy thing is we live at all these things. But the awesome thing is it could totally work. I mean, it could totally work and still happen. We could like film it, or something like that, and then and so yeah. But who knows? I've been thinking. See, that's the thing. When you're during all this downtime, like we've been, Austin knows this, Jake. You think a lot, which is something that usually I don't do. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I've been doing the same thing about stuff for next year and the upcoming years. I've been doing the same thing, which we've had a conversation over the past couple of days about doing something like this. So who knows? Anything can happen between now and the end of the year, or the first of the year. Who knows?
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. So here's a question. Okay, we're gonna bring this back up. I know we lost this subject, but I'm gonna bring it back up. I might actually bring up two things. How do you say pecan?
Okay, so
pecan.
We're still on this subject, huh?
Well, I just wanted to see what you had to say. I was just curious. We've done got past that, so we won't prolong it long. But
Okay, good. Because when you guys were going off at it, I was like, Lord have mercy, what does the world come to? These two are freaking, I mean, next thing we know, they're gonna be, talking about Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. I mean, good night. I actually say it my own way, kind of. I kind of say it like almost like my Elaine, my girlfriend, says, like it's almost like you like just kind of skim through the word. It's just like I'll be like, hey, give me that pecan pie, like just like, come.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of like, but and kind of like she also makes fun of me when I say Mississippi, because I don't, I said Mississippi.
Yeah.
Or North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, all that kind of stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody talks different.
Hey, this is when we go to heaven. This is the way Jesus speaks, people. Just telling you right now. So.
Oh man. Well, look. Speaking, we were talking. I want to bring this back up now. We were talking about food and how Riley loves food. That is the God's truth. I mean, Cracker Barrel is and Waffle House and all that is like his favorite place. We do IHOP and Denny's from time to time.
IHOP. I'm not crazy about like their breakfast in the sense of like their eggs, hash brown, bacon, all that. I mean, if I have to eat it, I will. But their pancakes though are very nice. And Riley like to eat lots of pancakes. He eat lots.
Yeah.
Whole
True.
stack.
You eat a lot of pancakes and biscuits.
Yes. I love biscuits.
I've literally seen this dude demolish a whole plate of biscuits at Cracker Barrel. No joke. I've raised my hand to Jesus. I've seen it with my own eyes. So if you're ever out with Riley, anybody, you might as well just go ahead and find the nearest Cracker Barrel or the Waffle House, because that's probably where he's heading.
Or Texas Roadhouse. I love Texas Roadhouse. You can ask this man right here. I love steak.
That's my favorite restaurant.
And I love rolls. I can eat like a whole basket at Texas Roadhouse. Actually 2, maybe 3, just to myself, and just be like, yeah, bring it on, baby. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, true. That's true. But this dude can demolish food, so he's not lying. For those who don't know, that's the truth. That is the truth. So speaking about your virtual thing that's coming up, you said that's on the Elvis Italia page. Is that right?
Elvis Friends Fan Club Italia. That's what.
And that's going to be. That'll be your time. Would be 3 Central.
3 Central. So 4 p.m.
Central,
Eastern,
4 Eastern,
2 p.m. Mountain, and 1 p.m. Pacific.
What about UK time?
UK time.
Probably 8 p.m. 8, 9 p.m.
Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. 8, 9 p.m.
It'll be in the evening. It's on the flyer. So if you either go on my Facebook profile, my Facebook page, which was posted earlier, Riley Jenkins Entertainer, or if you go to the Elvis Friends Fan Club Italia page, you'll see it there, and it'll have exactly what times it'll premiere and whatnot. And good Lord willing, hopefully Riley will make sure to be there on time himself. So, because evidently Riley doesn't know when it is.
All right, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Here's a question for you. Is that a drum set behind you?
It is a drum set behind me.
So do you play the drums, or somebody else in your family play the drums?
Bob plays the drums. Bob, say hello. No. No. Hi, Bob. No, I play a little bit of drums.
Okay. Somebody says 8 p.m. UK time, so that's what time it'd be.
8 p.m. UK time.
UK. Gotcha. So, in Helen, Georgia, I saw where you dressed up as Superman.
Yes.
Dressed up as Superman. How was that for you?
It was super.
It was super because you were a Superman.
That was one of my dreams that came true right then, was to be Superman. Because he's my favorite superhero. If you tell me right now that you don't like Superman, basically what you're telling me is that you just like a bunch of, men that run around in tights. Because here's the thing, y'all. Superman was a god, Like, whenever I hear somebody say Batman was better than Superman, I immediately throw down. Like, I'm like, we're about to fight. Like, we are about to fight. Like, I mean, come on, baby, come on. Like, yeah, no. Batman.
Crazy. Man, it's crazy. Somebody said, and he flew in. Yes, he did. You did fly in.
I did fly in.
Ryan was holding you.
Ronnie held me up. Or Ronnie, or his stage name, Ryan.
Ryan, either way.
He's so cool. He's so cool. He has two names.
I know, it's cool, right?
Like, I should come up with another name.
Anybody got a new name for Riley? Make it in the comments. What would you name Riley? His stage name, if you had a choice. Make those comments.
Ultimately, I think my name's pretty. I think I'm gonna stick with my name. I kind of like it, but
like it too.
If you could come up for a different name for me than Riley Jenkins, what would it be? That is a good question.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's a question for you. So make your comments. We'll see what they say. Well, I'm curious. I'm curious about this. This is going to be awesome. Yeah. This is intriguing. This is cool. Crazy. So River Ranch is around the corner, man. Which I haven't saw Jacob either, but I haven't saw you guys, and God knows when.
It was last century.
Yeah, last century.
No,
it was when I was like 5 years old.
But it was in the last decade. It was in the
last
decade.
That's a true statement.
If it was in the 2010s, because we're in the 2020s, unfortunately.
It's true. It's true. All right, somebody made a comment.
George Fabulousness.
Yeah, Fabulousness. That's cool. That's a cool one.
I would want to go on stage and be like, I'm fabulous.
Be like, that's my name.
That's my name.
That's my name. So over this time of, I want to get your take on this. So over this pandemic, Jacob has been addicted to buying guitars. Mine has been movies. What has been yours? Have you been spending a lot of money on things?
Okay. I have bought a few.
Besides food.
True. That is true. I have bought a few clothes, but not many, because I was like, my luck will be wouldn't be able to fit in it, so I'm gonna wait until all this is done and then do all my clothes shopping.
Yeah.
But probably, let me think. Probably Three Stooges movies, and gotcha. I had a few more that I wanted to get, but I never got around to getting them because I was always busy, so I couldn't get on Amazon. Right. I made sure to get them because the Three Stooges began their careers. They began their careers way long time ago.
Right.
But the Three Stooges, as we kind of really know them, began their career together in 1922, late 1922, mid 1923. I'm sorry, I just figured that out. I'm a huge Three Stooges fan. I do a lot of research.
Yes.
I'm a huge Three Stooges fan as well. Anyways, they had this huge career. So there's a lot of there's a lot of films besides the short subjects that they made, the 190 short subjects that they made, Columbia Pictures from 1934 to 1958, and then the feature films that they made in the later years in the late 50s and 60s. There's a lot of films in like the really early 30s that not a lot of people have seen, and then also a lot of the other films that I've got. So I've got a couple of those, but a lot of the films I've gotten have been. We all know the classic lineup of Moe, Larry, and Curly, but if anybody knows anything about the Three Stooges, this is a bizarre trivia, but there's actually 4 original Three Stooges: Moe, Larry, and Curly. But Moe and Curly's older brother, Shemp. Shemp was the 3rd Stooge before Curly was the 3rd Stooge. He left the act in August. He left the act exactly August 19th, 1932. I know that for a fact. And he came back in 1946 after Curly had a stroke, and was with them until his death in 1955 once again. And he actually was a part of the act, even though they didn't make as many films with Curly as they did with Shemp as they did Curly. He was actually a part of the act longer than Curly, and they did something with Shemp that they never did with Curly, and that was making their debut on television. They made their debuts in 1948 and did television appearances from then till 55, until he died, on television with Shemp. During this, I've gotten a lot of DVDs of some of Shemp's solo work when he wasn't a part of the Stooges in that middle time. I've been watching that, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been cool to see a lot of like old school Hollywood movies, but then to see, one of the Three Stooges take on different roles. Some were dramatic, some were comedic. Like seeing him play a gangster, that was awesome. He literally nailed it. Like with his New York accent, his grim face, it was just perfect. So I've been doing that. Been practicing my guitar as much as I can. See, what else have I been doing? Just spend a lot of time with my family, just cherishing the time with them, and then spend a lot of time with my girlfriend, and then spend a lot of time with my dog. My best friend.
Spending time with family and friends is, I think, is something that we all have done, and especially us as entertainers, and even big time country stars or whatever. I think they all have done that, but it's something that we all needed. Because we don't do that let me rephrase that. We don't get to do that as much as we'd like, because we're constantly on the road and we're constantly going. And sometimes, family comes, or, we'll go home for a few days or whatever, but being able to spend time with family, I think it's something that we all needed, and I think that's one positive thing I can look at out of all of this that has happened. I really can.
Yes. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Getting to spend this time with the family has been quite wonderful.
Yes, absolutely.
And I do remember I did get a brand new guitar during COVID as a birthday present / graduation present earlier in the summer, in case many people didn't see my post. And I call it a mix between Elvis and Taylor Swift because the neck is a replica, is like not a replica, it's a tribute to the Elvis Presley on the neck, like the Gibson J200, which I have as well. It's my favorite guitar, but it has my name instead. It has Riley Jenkins, which is super cool. But the body of the guitar looks like, as I said, it looks like the guitar that Taylor Swift used to play when she first came out. And so, I call it a cross between Elvis and Taylor Swift. So should it be Elvis Swift or Taylor Presley? I don't know. I like Taylor Presley. That's good.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's cool.
That sounds like a normal name, like Taylor Presley.
There could be one out there somewhere.
I mean, Elvis Swift sounds cool too, because that's you're putting his name first. But like Taylor Presley, that's just like there probably is a Taylor Presley out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. First off, I want to say hi to my brother Robbie Mason, who's watching this, guitar player for the Spin Out. So happy. Hope you're doing well, man. Somebody else made a comment there. I was trying to read that. I thought I saw a birthday comment. If I missed it, I apologize. So happy birthday to whoever that was. But anyway, here's what we're going to do. I am going to right now, we're going to bring Jacob Roman back on. But before I do, I want to tell all of you that are watching, for those of you who are still remaining after this, this has probably been the craziest episode of Weekly Chats with Austin ever, but I've enjoyed it and I hope y'all have too. So are you breaking stuff?
No, I'm changing headphones here.
Okay. So right now, and we're going to bring Jacob Roman back on. But before I do, if you have any questions for Riley, myself, or Jacob, start commenting them right now in the comment section. It can be something about an upcoming show. It could be something about next year, something about what's been going on with them. Anything you want to know. Just if it's too personal, we might dodge it, but we'll see. So go ahead and start making those comments, and we'll get to those. So let's go ahead and bring. We're gonna do this here. I'm gonna make us look fancy for a little bit. Okay, let's bring Jacob on. Are you still with us, dude? You're back.
I'm back. Okay, I have a problem. You guys, there's a problem.
You have a problem?
So when I was hearing you guys chat, I put on some hand sanitizer because and this is what happened. This is what happened. I put hand sanitizer, and this is what happens. This is not normal. This is not normal. Okay? Don't ever use hand sanitizer when it says a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh
so now I'm talking like this.
Oh. Can you slap yourself with that? Can you slap yourself?
Yeah.
I think that, man, that
I'm
is
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's magic. Look,
magic.
Oh my God.
Wait, where? Oh, wait.
You're a magician, man. You got to teach me your tricks.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
All right, we got some folks making some comments, but before we do, I want to go ahead and do a couple of questions myself that I had in my mind. So here's the first one. I don't know if y'all saw the question of the day, but your favorite Christmas movie and Christmas song. Riley, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase, and my favorite Christmas song. Okay, so I'll do it like Austin did, Elvis and non-Elvis. Okay. Favorite Elvis song, it's tied. One is upbeat and one is slow. My favorite upbeat is Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me. And my favorite slow one is just like Austin, If Every Day Was Like Christmas, because just like these two guys said, if every day was like Christmas, I would literally be on cloud nine every single day. I mean,
me too.
Yeah. And then my favorite non-Elvis Christmas song would be the Christmas song, especially the Nat King Cole, who originated the song, his version. I love this song. Like chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I love it.
Boy.
Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Yeah, I love it.
Everybody knows that. We'll do musical singing. No, I'm just kidding. Those are great. Is that the final of your list, or you got more to add?
Nope, that's it.
That's it. All right, Jacob, what you got?
My favorite Christmas movie is The Christmas Story.
Okay.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. And my favorite Elvis Christmas song, I'm with Riley. Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me. It's very it's so awesome. Like you hear it, and I just start like I get happy. Like it's a happy song.
I can't not dance to that song.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't help it.
Favorite Christmas song that's non-Elvis is "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree." It's very traditional, man. It's so Christmas.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's and yeah, man. It's. I think that's it, man. Slow Christmas, Silent Night. I mean,
right.
That's another classic, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a few questions, and we'll get to these, and then I have a couple of final ones that we'll get to at the end. But okay, here's one from Barb. What are your favorite Christmas traditions? Riley, you want to kick it off?
Do you want me to kick it off, Jacob, or you want to go first?
You can kick it off.
Okay. Okay. My favorite Christmas traditions. Gosh, there's so many. You know. I think one for me would have to be Christmas Eve, making the Christmas cookies to leave out for Santa as a family, and then going out real late because they're open 24/7 and eating dinner and getting back home from Waffle House right when it comes into Christmas. You know, just Christmas
Right.
Day. Just yeah, and then getting up Christmas morning and seeing what Santa left. That's just awesome.
Awesome. Jacob?
I mean, just, yeah.
Christmas tradition. I think just watching, Christmas movies with the family. We would get around, watch Christmas movies, drink hot chocolate, and have the Christmas tree on. And I don't know, man. It's just it's priceless,
Right.
So I think, and then of course, for Christmas Eve, we open up the presents at midnight and everything, and that's pretty much it.
Cool. Mine would be on Christmas Eve. Well, let me rephrase that. About a couple of days before Christmas, this is prior to COVID. We would always go down to my grandparents' house, and we stay a few days prior to Christmas Eve because all our family gets together on Christmas Eve, and we'll help my grandparents cook. And one thing we always do the day before Christmas Eve is me and my grandparents, and then sometimes my cousins are down, but we'll make a gingerbread house. So that's always something that we always do. And then Christmas Eve, my uncles and my uncle and my cousins are down there, and we open gifts. And then of course Christmas Day would be watching Christmas movies with my mom and dad and spending time here and eating like crazy.
That is something I love to do at Christmas too, is just eat my heart out until I can't.
Absolutely. Okay, here's one from YouTube. Is any of you going to Elvis week in January? Anybody going for Elvis' birthday in January? I am not.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna be there either.
But out of us three here, I mean, I live 3.5 hours, so
Riley's the closest.
So I'm the closest, but maybe it'll just kind of depend on what I'm doing. So
okay, all right. Here's a question just for Riley. This is from Nancy. Are you going to Lake George in June?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am going to Lake George in June. Thank you.
All right. Let's see what else. Okay, here's one from Brenda. What's your favorite food to eat at Christmas? Oh God.
All of it? All of it.
My answer would be all of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
Any of you got anything specific?
No. Everything. Everything.
Okay. Yeah, ham.
Turkey, meatloaf.
Rolls, biscuits.
Whatever we can get our hands on.
Literally.
Cookies.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one from my friend Robbie Mason. What's your most memorable gift you ever got? Jacob, you want to kick this one off?
Sure, I'll take it. That's a
tough one.
That's a really tough one.
It is. Good question, Robbie. I'm having to think.
Oh my God. There's a lot of great gifts that
I know, me too.
Are oh man.
I can think of two.
Let's see, for Christmas. That's hard. Oh, hang on.
Riley's thinking really hard
I have
too.
one. For Christmas, from the movie The Christmas Story, in the movie there's that leg lamp, right?
Yes.
Well, I've always wanted that leg lamp and finally got it for Christmas. So I have it in my room.
That's cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Riley, you got an answer?
Yeah, well, for me, it has to be the times that we were sat down and given a little box, and they're like, all right, go on and open it. And one thing would have like an airplane in it, and be like, okay. And the next box, though, would have Mickey Mouse in it, and being told, hey, we were going to Disney World. And we would leave probably like the day after Christmas or the next day after Christmas. And we would be there once the new year would, we would count down in Magic Kingdom and watch the parade, with Jiminy Cricket, being basically the host of it, and just seeing the kind of parade come around, seeing like Jiminy Cricket at the end of it, just those are memories that I'll never forget for all my life. I mean, just truly, I love Disney. I love Disney World. I love Disneyland. I had to say I'm projected. I literally love Disney. There truly is a magic there. I mean, in my opinion, like when you're there, like, I've seen so many people that are like, oh, if I ever make it to Disney World, it'll be all right. But then when they get there, they're just like, it's kind of like when you go to Graceland. It's like, there's a lot of people that are like, I mean, I'll take, Elvis, I can take him or leave him. But then they go there, it's like, wow, like you really just feel it, you just feel that warmth and happiness inside the park. It's just around you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my answer would be, I'll have to say two, and I'll make it quick. When I was probably, let me rephrase this. I don't even know how old I was, but this was a long time ago. And I was like, at the time, when I was younger and in school, I was a baseball player. I mean, that's what I did. But I was into basketball too. I loved playing it at school, when there was a such thing as recess, and all of that. So I wanted my own basketball goal, right? So I was like, so I walk into the room, Santa's left presents, and I was opening everything and looking at stuff. And then I was like down in the dumps because I was like, there's no basketball goal. You know what I'm saying? So then my dad's like, you should open the door because I think I see something out there that has your name on it. And I opened it up, and it was already up out there in the driveway with the basketball all laid in it. And I like freaked out, you know what I'm saying? So it was like awesome. And then the second one was my grandparents bought me a gift. When this was a long time ago too, and I was at their house, and my grandpa told me to go get something out of the garage. And when I went around, there was like this blanket over this. I didn't know what it was, but it was just a blanket over this big old object. And I put it off, and it was a 4-wheeler because I wanted one for Christmas. So that was a shocker. So that's something. Everybody likes to pull tricks on me. So they like to do stuff without me even knowing it. So I like surprise. So there's a lot of surprises that's happened. So I could talk forever. I know you guys could too, but it's just a few. That's just a few. All right. We got 2 more questions here. We're going to get to those. And then I have a final one, then I'll let you guys go. This is from Pam. Your favorite Christmas dessert?
Ooh.
Mine would be my grandma's 7-layer homemade coconut cake. She makes it every Christmas. So that would be mine. Riley?
Every one I eat, I literally love. Like I fall in love with, like I just, I'm just like, I love you. No,
yes.
I love you, like, I mean, I mean, the cookies, the brownies, I love brownies.
Yes.
The Christmas pancakes, like, can I just like have it all?
True. Jacob, you got a specific one?
I'm very basic. I love the chocolate chip cookies as soon as they come out of the oven and they're warm, and you just, as soon as you take the bite, and then you have the milk with you or hot chocolate, whatever you got with you. Oh,
making me hungry. Everybody's asking us questions about food. I'm getting hungry.
This show has been about food this whole time. It's crazy.
It's crazy. This should have been called Weekly Chats with Austin Food Edition.
For real.
And if we wouldn't have been surprises when you were trying to wonder who that the chef was, I knew the answer. Bobby Flay. Yeah,
you did know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I was clueless for a minute. I had no clue. Okay, here's the final question, and this question might be similar to what somebody has already asked, but in your opinion, what is it about Christmas that is so special? In your opinion, whoever wants to go first can let it go.
Oh gosh, it's just gonna take me a minute.
If y'all want to do any mini mini mode, that's okay. It doesn't matter.
I can go first, Riley, if you want me to.
Okay,
go ahead. That way you can think of your thoughts.
I'm thinking.
I think, in my opinion, I think it's just, happy. Like, you decorate, you're with family. There's so much love in the air. And it's just so special because it's like the happiest time of the year, which is, every year should be happy,
Yeah.
But there's something about Christmas. I don't know. It's just a whole different vibe, I guess,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what's special. You get to spend time with your family and, watch Christmas movies and the classics and hear Christmas music. I mean, it's like Disneyland to me.
Absolutely. I agree. Riley, what you got?
Literally everything Jacob just said is 100%.
Mine too. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I cannot, I literally love watching the Christmas movies, watching the Christmas cartoon movies, watching, listening constantly to Christmas music, seeing the Christmas lights, going to Christmas at Gaylord in Nashville. I love going to Christmas at Gaylord. Just immersing myself with the time of the year. It truly is the most wonderful time of the year.
That's
Counting down the days until Christmas morning. I mean, that's the morning of all mornings, and seeing, what you got. And, when I say that, I know, there might be some that be like, this guy, sounds like he's really more on the receiving part of the giving, which is totally not true. But it's just that, like, it's just that child in you. And in a good way, that child, it's just like, you want to get up. Oh, what did Santa bring me? And
right.
The thing is, I've told this, people have said, so when you get older, like, and you're grown and you're married and have children, like, are you going to do that with your kids? And I said, absolutely, because you can never grow too old for the magic of Christmas. And then also, I mean, but then also going back to what I was saying, they say, this year that it's, that it's all about giving and not receiving. And that's so true. I mean, one of the things I love is when you give someone a present and just the smile on their face. And I guess it's because it's like Christmas time and like the present, it just means more. Like, it doesn't even, it's just like, wow, and then but then also, I mean, we were given the greatest present of them all, and that was through the birth of our Lord Savior Jesus Christ. I mean, that's the real reason for the season. And I mean, so at the end of the day, we always walk away Christmas morning with like the best present ever. Because I mean, he is the best. He's without him, we're nothing. And so I mean, just like Jacob said, I mean, there's just something magical about Christmas.
Yep. That's true. I agree. We always have to remember the real reason for the season, which is the birth of Jesus. And I mean, if it wasn't for him, think about it, this world wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't be able to live a life of freedom of what we do. And because for those people who think that man made the whole entire earth, and something's wrong with you, because we know who made the earth. I mean, if you don't read your Bible, then you don't know.
Amen.
But I agree with your statement. That was spot on. I was actually fixing to say that if somebody wasn't going to say that, but that's spot on. So I don't even have to touch any further. But I agree with you on that. But look, guys, listen, it's been fun. We've gone 2 hours and a half. Can you believe that? Normally the show don't even last that long, but we've gone 2 hours and a half. But
this has been some of the most fun I've had.
It has.
Yeah,
it is.
man.
It's been a blast. It's been awesome.
I'll see you guys, by the way, next week.
I know. I'll see you guys in 5 days?
5 days, yeah. And put some hearts for Austin Irby.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
I mean, this guy is like becoming like the Johnny Carson of the ETA world.
I don't know about that.
or in today's world, he would be the Jimmy Fallon. I mean,
yeah. People are gonna be like, I mean, I'm doing it now. People are like, oh, what are you doing today? I'm gonna be on the Austin Irby show.
That would be cool to have an own televised show. That would be neat. That'd be cool. I was thinking the other day, talking about going back to school and actually going for like radio, television type of thing, because I've got into this. This has been fun, and I really missed it doing it last month, but because of the holiday and I got sick, it was just a lot going on. But I enjoy it, and being able to get on here with you guys and not being able to see you guys like I normally do throughout the year, and be able to see you here and have fun and goof off and show the people our real selves, it's enjoyable. And I think everybody else loves it too. So that's why I do it.
And everyone out there, please, continue to pour your love to Austin. And, Jacob, you can back me up on this one. Please encourage him always, as we do, to continue this show even after COVID. Because, you're getting to see, a bit of us in our private life here. But then, who knows what will happen when all this comes over. We might be on the show, and we might be a surprise guest, and we might give you like a backstage tour of, where we're performing that night if we're performing somewhere. And we slide it in. And hang on one second. Yes.
Mom's calling. He shall return.
Mom's
calling.
But yeah, if it wasn't for Austin, none of this would have happened. I mean, I would have never saw Riley or Dwight or all the other ETAs that he has had on the show. So Austin, we thank you.
I appreciate you guys. And it's funny because and for the viewers that are watching who have watched every episode that I've ever done, I started this, November the 12th of this year was a year since I had started this. And to begin with, when I started November 12th last year, I was just doing it because I thought, well, hey, I just want to do something, just take time out of my busy schedule to show the fans, hey, what's going on, and talk to the guys and stuff like that. And I did 5 episodes, and that was all I was going to do. I wasn't going to do anything else. That was it. I was just doing it for that length of time. And then the people kept pouring in after Christmas, and they were like, are you going to keep doing this? And what? So when January started, I was like, well, we'll do it. So, I do 1 a month or 2 a month or whatever. And then when COVID hit, man, this thing became my best friend, and I started doing it every week. And, but it's mainly because, it's not only me, you guys take time out of your busy schedule to come on and keep the show entertaining with me. And then all of you viewers that are watching right now, if it weren't for you guys tuning in and sending your donations and stuff, none of us, not just this show, but these live streams that we all do, none of us would be able to do any of it. So we pour our hearts out to all of you for showing your support during this difficult time. Because I'll just tell you, and I'll be truthful, and these guys I know too, but money does not come like it used to everybody. With the way COVID has hit, a lot of people's lost their jobs. We've lost a lot of our gigs, which is jobs for us. And money's not what it used to be. So to see you guys send $10, $20, $30 or $50 from time to time, we might not express how much it means to us enough, but you have no clue how much it means. So we thank you guys too. I think I speak for both of these guys on that statement too.
Definitely.
But guys,
it's like Dwight said earlier when he was on the show. We've become so grateful and thankful for every moment God gives us the blessing to be able to stand on stage and perform 5 million times as much as we were before.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We don't take it for granted, for sure. Never. Well, guys, look, it's been a blast, and I've enjoyed having you on. Ladies and gentlemen, go follow both of these guys on Facebook and all their social media. I know they'd appreciate it, and show them your support. Check out Riley, his live stream. He's doing a Sunday. You can find all that information out on his Facebook page. And I look forward to seeing you guys next weekend. We're going to have fun. We're going to rock and roll in a safe way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have fun for sure. So I can't wait to see you guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Austin, for everything, man, and can't wait to see you, man.
I can't wait
and
either.
All the fans, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, guys. Austin, Jacob, love you so much. Austin,
love you too, man.
Love you too, bro.
Thank you for just continuing to be awesome and having the weekly chats that we guys love, because it's it's just so much fun.
Well, thank you. Well, I'll definitely have you both back on again soon. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds
all right.
good.
Take care. Riley Jenkins and Jacob Roman, ladies and gentlemen, put some hearts on the screen for both of them. So happy they came on tonight. And I told you guys I had some surprise guests, so I didn't want to spill the beans. So that's why I made you guys wait until I got everybody on here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. It has been a blast. I do want to mention just a couple more things before I let you guys go. I know this episode's been longer than normal, but we've been having fun. If you haven't got your tickets yet for the Christmas in the Upstate pay-per-view concert that's happening this Saturday, please go do so. It's only $15. This is a full-blown production live on a stage with lights, costume changes. This is not a live stream like you're seeing right now in our living rooms. This is a full-blown show. So get your tickets and show us your support. We'd greatly appreciate that. But if you can't watch, we completely understand. This show will be visible for a full 48 hours after the premiere date. So if you're not able to watch the night of, you can still watch it 48 hours later. So just wanted to put that out there. Also, go get your tickets for Rockin' the Nightway Christmas Edition, December 19th, Social Circle Theater, Social Circle, Georgia. That's a tongue twister if you don't know already. Tickets are $25. This is a live in-person show, so you can buy your tickets. We encourage you to buy them in advance because seating is assigned, and also buying them in advance helps us in many different ways, especially with the COVID thing that's going on. And we definitely don't want to cancel the show, so we encourage you guys to buy your tickets so we can be able to have it. So we hope to see you there on that one. And the last one here, this is the last show right here, my show for the year until January comes around. My first ever New Year's Eve show, myself, David Lee, Dwight, and Tara Kay. This is at Watkins Community Center on Honey Path. Tickets are $35. Party favors are included. We encourage you to get your tickets now for that. Also, this show right here, out of all the shows that I've actually tried to do this year, this show right here has been really a hot topic. A lot of people have been sharing this. They have been buying tickets like crazy. So seating is assigned. So get your tickets in advance so you know that you have a good seat and you're not going to miss out on anything. So all these two live shows will be safe. We will do everything in our power to keep everything safe, and everything will be social distance, all that awesome stuff. So keep that in mind as well. But if you don't feel safe in getting out, I'm not pressuring anything. I understand. Trust me. So thank you all again for tuning in tonight. It has been a blast. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook tonight, go ahead and hit that like button, and Austin RB Entertainer like page, Instagram, Austin RB Entertainment, YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube tonight and you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you know a friend that has never watched the show before, tell them about it. Tell them to like the page and subscribe to the channel. And please continue to like, share, and comment, because people can watch these episodes even when they're over. So please do that as well. So thank you all for tuning in. I just want to give a few more shout outs to everybody that tuned in tonight. Just to name a few, we have Pam Stevens, Cassidy. Thank you for all you do with this videos and stuff. I appreciate that. Monique Pierce, Penny, Melissa, Brenda, all of you that watched on YouTube. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm very grateful for what all of you've done for me for this year. I can't thank you enough. And so are those guys as well. Thanks to White for coming on. He had to leave early, but he does send his love, and he hopes to see you guys soon. I will say, go ahead and put this out there. December the 17th at this time, that is the plan, which is there won't be an episode next Thursday because I will be in Florida with those two guys, and hopefully I'll see some of you there that are watching. But the next Thursday after that, December the 17th, as of right now, that is the plan. If that date changes, I'll let you know. But that is the plan right now. That will be the last Weekly Chats with Austin episode for this year. Let me rephrase that. For this year. Okay, not period. For this year. That will be the last one for this year. My guest, I don't know. I might do it surprise again, just to keep you guys guessing. So I might do a surprise. I might not tell you who I'm going to have on. Who knows what I'll do. But the last episode, we're going to go out with a bang for the last episode for the year. So make sure you tune in to that December 17th. And that'll be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. So don't miss that. Go and mark your calendars. I'll be posting that over the weekend sometime. Also, I want to let you know that Weekly Chats with Austin isn't going anywhere. We will be back next year and starting in January. But I do want to tell you that I told you guys not too long ago that I was thinking about doing some transitions and making the show different. For me as a host, after doing a show for the entire year the same way, sometimes it's time for a change. So I'm thinking about changing some things around. So we're going through the transition now of coming up with ideas. So next year's show will be completely different than what you have seen all this year. So make sure you tell your friends and keep sharing this show, because you have no clue what it does for me and helps me. So thank you guys so much. If you ever have any questions or anything about an upcoming show, Weekly Chats with Austin, anything, never hesitate to send me a message on Facebook, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. So God bless y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love you all very much. I hope to see you in person soon. Remember, God loves you. Next year is going to be better. Stay positive. Stay safe. And until next time on Weekly Chats with Austin, good night, and I love you all.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to